over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
WKGN 1340. Go Balls!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock. It's 3:03. We're live today in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios alongside Bob Baskerville. Baron Walker through the glass this afternoon. Another 3-hour tour starts right now here on The Drive. Thank you so much for being along with us. Plenty to get to this afternoon as what you talk about Champions League play is heating up. Ladies and gentlemen, only one spot left before we move on to the semifinals. Let's see, it is Rando versus Jordan today as Jay edged out Lone Star Tim yesterday on the program. So Jay patiently awaiting the winner of Rando and Jordan.
Who's on the other side of the bracket?
I don't know, a couple guys. Scott and Nick. That's going to be a titanic matchup. Absolutely huge. See, Rando has not responded. Shout out to Rando. We'll put an APB out there. His opponent, Jordan, I asked him at 10:16 this morning, Jordan, are you ready? Jordan responded, been ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So Jordan's got his game face on.
Yeah.
Has all day.
Spoken like the master of the minute that he is.
Is Rando ready? Rando, I need to hear from you. Although the guy that I said I hadn't heard from yesterday, it was weird. Something was up with my phone because I got the text
like last night
after the show, and he had responded in time. So maybe Rando has too. I don't know.
That happened to me with a text a buddy of mine sent me. It just randomly showed up like a day later.
Yeah, Rando and I aren't text buddies. So Rando, if you've already called in or responded to me, I'm sorry. I didn't get it. I have not gotten your message yet.
I'm sorry.
But if you don't know that you're supposed to play tonight, then that's kind of on you. A to Z moves to the edge of his seat. Bob, you doing all right?
Doing good.
I know you had an excused absence, the rare Bob Baskerville excused absence on the show yesterday. You got to take in basketball practice over there on the campus of the University of Tennessee. I expect a couple of juicy nugs coming up later on the show this afternoon. But first, you know, we were thrown for a loop yesterday when news broke right at around 2 p.m. that Dolly Parton had passed away.
Yes.
And that was a sad day. It was a sad day on the show. We had a lot of reminiscing. We did our, Mount Rushmore of Tennesseans. There was certainly some disagreement, but not much disagreement about the fact that Dolly Parton has a place up there. Your thoughts now that you've had a day to sort of digest the news? I mean, at 80 years old, it's not like a shock when an 80-year-old passes away, but it was still kind of shocking. I did not, I'm not the biggest country music fan in the world, so I was not shook to my core or anything like that by the news. But at one point, Bear played her version of Rocky Top. And like the hair on my arms, and I don't have much hair.
I thought he was going to start crying.
Stood straight up. I got chills. This is where you say something.
Oh yeah. First of all, and I know a lot of people have said this, but this is honestly how I felt. Is like when I got the news from my wife, I was like, I just imagined Dolly would live forever.
Yeah, yeah. Hope she did.
She's immortal.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, wow. I mean, shocker of all shockers for sure. And I think what summed it up for me was last night. I mean, I'm certainly familiar with her work. I actually had met her once, and she's as lovely as everybody has said. You know,
where'd you meet her?
Well, she came in, there was a project we were working on, and she came in, and then there was another time where I almost had the chance to work with her. You know, they did a made-for-TV film not too long ago, a couple of years ago. This is back when I was in the studio business, and they came and scouted our place, and we both agreed, turned out it wasn't going to be big enough. They ended up shooting it all out.
Film of what?
It's they did a new Christmas version. You know, they had the Code of Thousand Colors, many colors, whatever it was. Yeah. But then they did another holiday movie that came out 2 or 3 years ago. She had like Jimmy Fallon in it, a bunch of people, and they wanted
very Dolly Christmas.
Was that it?
That's what I would have
probably. I mean,
but we were in the mix for consideration, but I don't think we had a big enough space to handle just the scope of what they were going to try to do. So they ended up shooting it out in Pigeon Forge because she owns so much property and everything out there. Anyway, all that to say, I was watching last night, I was on my Roku and I was checking out, because that's one of the nice things about Roku. You can check out streaming services for a lot of local stations, not just the ones here, but all around the country. And I was like checking ones out in Florida, down where we have a place, and, you know, up in Indianapolis where I'm from. And on the 11 o'clock news, it was universally everybody's top story, not just national news. This was in every market. Like in West Palm Beach in Florida, they were talking about the Imagination Library that they have down there that she created. And I mean, it's like, this is probably the closest thing we would have to royalty, in my opinion, of somebody passing.
And we live in such dark and cynical times with social media, but like Trump said nice things about her. Obama had a long, nice thing about her. Like nobody has anything bad to say about Dolly Parton. Is there anybody else left like that? That's just universally
I heard
beloved?
Somebody on the way. Yeah, I think there's a few people. One from the sports world, and when they said the name at first, I was like, I don't know. And then the more I thought about it, Shaquille O'Neal, believe it or not, is like that. You know, he's universally beloved, but in a
few and
day
far
and
between.
age when our world is completely polarized, and there's, you know, it seems like everything is a half and half situation. I mean, everybody from every end of the spectrum, it sounds pretty much globally, was mourning yesterday the loss of the Queen, our Queen, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, that's kind of what like. Last night before I went to bed, I was scrolling my phone, which is a horrible thing to do, but I was looking at some of the content, the Dolly content, and it's the first time I found myself wishing, I was wistful for the olden days of cable television when everybody was watching. And because remember, like, for some reason, the one that pops to mind is like when Bob Hope died.
Yeah.
And it's like Larry King is on, and like CNN has just stopped everything, and everybody's doing Bob Hope programming or like whatever a significant Americana figure like that passes away, and you have this big old retrospective. We just don't have that anymore. I guess social media is the new cable television in that regard. That's where it all happens. I mean, I'm sure that people were talking about it on cable, but I just like not many people under the age of 40 or 50, like watch that anymore.
Yeah. I mean, interspersed with all the normal nightly bad news and breaking news, which everything is I don't know if you noticed. Remember back when we were kids, Bob, like breaking news is a big deal.
Breaking news, breaking news.
But now it's like every time they come back from a break, breaking news.
Breaking news.
Wow,
Cardi B has broken up with Flippy Doo.
I remember back when they broke in when the Challenger exploded. So,
I'm watching that live.
The biggest, I don't know. To me, at the end of the day, she probably did better than any person I can ever remember about truly modeling her life in what she believed in, which she was a devout Christian and loved everyone. And, like I said, I mean, everybody from the far right to the far left, to evangelical Christians, to gay and trans people. And
all right, that made it a little weird. But anyway, it's a very sad day yesterday with Dolly Parton's passing, and some moving tributes certainly for her on the internet. Well, the big news, sports world, and Bob, again, I expect a full and complete report with nuggets and lots of juicy inside information, gossip, and stuff that they don't want out about Tennessee basketball coming up here.
Go find someone else. But go ahead.
Just a little bit. But I think the big news right now is what's happening with LSU and how, they're not the only one. That's Lane Kiffin's excuse. Well, everybody else is doing it. And first of all, not everybody else is doing it. There are some other schools doing it, but not to the level that LSU is doing it in both football and men's basketball. And so the SEC finally comes out yesterday and does what the Big Ten did first and says, no, we ain't doing this. And immediately the legal community started rattling its sabers online, and there are conflicting ideas as to how that will turn out for LSU. But I just found myself wondering, like, what is, we certainly live in a win-at-all-cost society, particularly in college sports. That's nothing new. LSU didn't start this. But, man, it seems like their reputation is taking a beating. Is that just me, a Tennessee fan who doesn't like Lane Kiffin, looking at it through orange-flavored glasses? Or do you think that's the perception right now? I feel like a lot of people are just looking at, nobody likes this. Nobody wants this, the pro players coming back to college athletics. And people are just looking at Lane Kiffin like, dude, what are you, like, enough already. Just stop. You push the envelope however you want to push it, but this is a bridge too far.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's funny. I was on a text thread with some of my friends further up north, but they're big college football fans. They're not SEC guys, but they were like, when does Lane Kiffin just leave the game? I was like, he won't leave the game unless he's shown the door. I mean,
where's he going to go?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's such a narcissist anyway. I mean, college football was made for him in that regard, but he's turned it into like college football is his plaything too. And I just think, no, I mean, I think, you wonder if you're a little triggered by just Lane Kiffin being Lane Kiffin.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a little of that, but this guy's just totally off the rails too. The way, and the fact that they did this vote today and they LSU abstained from it. I mean, it's like, so he's running it. Basically.
Well, the other story that came out, the CBS reporting that Kiffin took this to another level. Yes, obviously the Bediako situation goes back to earlier this year, but Lane Kiffin and his staff actively recruiting NFL players beginning weeks ago, trying to convince them not only to leave the NFL and come back to college, but to sue for the right to do so, orchestrating all this stuff with the lawyers and the courts behind the scenes. Like, it's one thing in my mind if a player says, look, I want to do this of my own volition. I can't make it in the NFL. I'm going to get cut. I want to come back and play. I can make $1 million this year playing. I don't like that. I don't think a person should be allowed to do that.
Right.
But I can see somebody trying to do that. But Lane Kiffin actively trying to coerce players from the NFL to do this undermines whatever shred of integrity the college athletic sphere might have had left.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Heupel wasn't calling Todd Monken.
No.
Have you seen that, right? Monken's comments?
I mean,
and who knows what he wanted?
To me, I don't even. To me, that's a nothing burger. It's like, okay, you're recruiting a guy. You call the guy who he's with, and and get a character reference or whatever. But to me, you call a player and say, listen, you might not even know you have this option. I know you're in NFL training camp right now, but what if we set you up with a lawyer and he files a lawsuit for you to come back to college? Look, if you get cut by this NFL team, best case scenario, you make the practice squad, you're making like $200,000 this season.
Yeah.
You win this lawsuit, you come down here, we'll pay you $600,000.
Yeah.
The player, it's no brainer. You're going to sell your work to the highest asker, the highest bidder. But man, you know this is against the rules if you're Lane Kiffin. And
I mean,
Bob, we talked about this all day yesterday. Like Greg Sankey just looks so weak standing there, letting this happen. And it's clear there's not unanimous agreement amongst the schools in the SEC. It's obvious there are some schools against this. There's probably some schools for it, most notably LSU. But it's like, man, have an opinion, make a stand.
No, it feels to me like back, moving to that point, Tony Petitti has now assumed the throne of ADs. Or conference commissioners, I should say. That's and it's because of Sankey's just inability to just do what Russ said. Just make a move. You kind of know what's right here, and I can't help but think everything that they did come out with was sheerly reactional just because the Big Ten did it first. I mean,
was it? Or I wondered if they were. I think looking back on it, they probably should have not put that statement out on Monday, the milquetoast memo. But I just wondered, you guys feel free to disagree. I wonder if they were taking their time and consulting with the attorneys and making sure they had all their ducks in a row before they dropped the hammer on him.
I think you're giving them too much credit. I mean, they should have been in front of this. Maybe they were doing that, and then once the Big Ten made a move, they were like, okay, we got to do this. They
did take it a step further and included the NBA and WNBA, but not the international.
No.
So then you get into, and you bring up the other sports, it's like for Tennessee, first of all, you got Jalen Washington on the basketball team. And then you got Reese Chapman for the baseball team, who, in my understanding, Bob, is like he was set to announce last week or maybe earlier this week. All this time is running together already. Season hasn't even begun yet. That's not a good sign for my mental health. But Reese Chapman was coming back to announce that he's coming back, that he's going to play for Tennessee for a fifth season. All of a sudden, the ruling drops. It's put on hold. So he announces yesterday, well, I'm going to come back and be a student assistant. But it also sounds like I read a report that he is going to go ahead and file a lawsuit to see which, all right, maybe he plays, maybe he doesn't. We'll see how this winds.
No,
I don't think so.
No. I just think there's nuances to all these. For Reese, he had not filed a court case similar to what Jalen Washington did. Jalen's was ruled by a judge. Reese was just trying to dovetail off of the shifting sands that were going on. So now he needs to go to court. Jalen Washington, because a lot of people are asking that question about what came out from the SEC yesterday, Jalen Washington is exempt from that because he never signed what they call an Exhibit 10 contract. He played in the NBA Summer League, but he did not play in the G League. He did not play in the NBA, so he is exempt from all this. All right, so that's why he's working out with the basketball team. That hasn't changed. RJ Lewis, however, who Will Wade just pulled in, he had a contract signed with the Celtics. So, I mean, he's now, by the letter of this new statement from the SEC and this new policy, he's ineligible. Now, LSU, of course, why not? They're flying, they're flipping the middle finger to SEC and everybody. They're saying, well, we'll go to court on that. It's just going to keep happening. By the way, I brought this up with Russ. I'm surprised nobody talked about this. I know personal appearance is not show fodder, but anybody see Will Wade in his picture with RJ Lewis? It looks like Will Wade might be on the needle, on the stick, if you know what I mean.
On the GL.
Really?
Yeah, very thin. Very thin.
Getting rid of that muffin top.
You can't lose it entirely. He's just
don't I know it?
I mean,
he's the victim of he's the victim of a bad build, but he's lost some weight.
I mean, he's thoroughly unlikable person.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It just feels like LSU's acting like they run college sports right now. It's making me sick.
I mean,
Well-
I the one that I really think has zero chance of
Luis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's absolutely, and Kentucky's trying to get some guys in too. I said this yesterday, Bob, and I want to hear what you think about it. This is how over all of this stuff I am, and I'm sick of it, man. I want to get to the season and talk ball, and I think a lot of people feel that way.
Mhm.
A lot of people are just disgusted by what's going on right now in college athletics. I know basketball has a special place in your heart. Does mine too, and baseball. I love all this stuff. But I would be willing as a fan to let Jalen Washington and Reese Chapman go. I think they should go, man. They played 4 years of college sports. If it meant that this is done across the board and Lane Kiffin and Will Wade can't do what they're trying to do to college sports, I would be fine with it. If it's across the board and all of these rules are upheld, I would be absolutely fine with it, even though I know it hurts us in basketball and baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, I don't know.
That's where I'm at.
The basketball fan in me would like Jalen Washington.
I hear you.
And then my big question that I've been waiting all day to ask you is, what the hell is LSU going to? They've got 4 players, Bob.
Now they got a bunch of Euro players coming, man. They're
that aren't. I mean, they've got 4 guys. Technically, they've got 4 players that are enrolled and approved.
Yeah.
From the report I read yesterday.
I don't know. They've
Student body tryouts.
I mean, if they get the Euro guys, they're fine. I mean, that European league's like, that's, with all due respect to the G League, the Euro League's the second best professional league in the world. So,
according to CBS, they've got 4 signed players with up to 13 expected as international commitments and transfers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if RJ Luis was not the only guy that they have who's, played a little bit of professional basketball who's trying to come back. So I would assume they'd have enough to field a team.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll do a Norman Dale. My team is on the floor.
Well, the college guys they got.
Bear doesn't get that reference.
I mean, between Diabate from Kentucky and then Donovan Dent and Sky Clark from UCLA, those guys are players, man. If he gets a little bit of depth, if he can get up to 8 players, 9 players, LSU they'll be a problem. They'll be tough. I hate to say it. Even without RJ Lewis. I mean, I really believe that.
865-966-3435 is your phone number to get on the drive. 966-3435, our number here in studio. Got to take a quick timeout. When we continue, more on the LSU fiasco, and it is a fiasco happening down on the Bayou as LSU recruiting NFL players to sue the NCAA and try and come back to college. Plus, Bob had a chance to take in Tennessee basketball practice yesterday. We will get his thoughts on what he saw. Stay with us. You're listening to The Drive. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation. Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Citizens National Bank.
Are you getting penalized because you can't make it to your bank on time? No need for unnecessary roughness. It's time for a new game plan. Easily manage your accounts with Citizens National Bank's mobile banking app. Check your balance, deposit a check, and pay a bill all from your phone with CNB's mobile banking.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Football season is all about winning game plans, and here at Knoxville Smiles, we believe that your smile deserves an all-star game plan too. Whether it's a routine cleaning, whitening, or restoring your confidence, Knoxville Smiles has the experience to keep your smile in championship form. Don't let dental pain blitz your game plan. Call Knoxville Smiles today and schedule your appointment, because a healthy smile is the ultimate home field advantage. Call 865-539-1776 or schedule online at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Fall just feels different. Cool mornings, fires burning, football on Saturdays, a late afternoon round with the guys, and weekends spent with family. These are more than moments. They're the traditions we look forward to all year. Wherever fall takes you, Inward Half is made to go with you, combining comfort, performance, and timeless style for the moments that matter most. Inward Half. Performance you feel. Tradition you carry.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Fall fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Barley's
envelope, legally speaking. I did see one pundit saying, look, the SEC and the Big Ten aren't the NCAA. They're not saying you can't play college football, you can't play college basketball, RJ Luis, Daquan Jones. They're just saying you can't play in the SEC and the Big Ten.
Right.
So if you want to go to the ACC, which hasn't made the same ruling, although it sounds like they probably will, you can for now. And if you want to go to play in Conference USA or the Mountain West, you can do that as well.
Mm-hmm. And I think another thing that's different about this is that if players decide, okay, we're going to challenge the conference on this and sue the conference, and you can't keep me from playing, well, here's what the conference is going to do. You can win that injunction. You could potentially go and play. They're not going to punish you. They're going to punish the coach and the institution for playing you.
Yeah, and I saw, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, they put out what some of the punishments would be for the it's like 50% of the season, hardcore draconian cuts to your revenue share money.
Here's the thing that's so infuriating about all this is we're talking about the courts and they have the power, and of course they do. But Lane Kiffin, LSU could make all of this go away today with a snap of a finger if their president or athletics director or even the 2 spineless weasels that they call coaches came out and said, okay, we're not doing this. If nobody else is doing it, we're not doing it. And it would be over. They're really the only ones forcing the envelope here. I haven't heard what Texas is going to do with the offensive lineman that signed on there. But really, they've got an inordinate amount of power to stop all this, and they have no intention of doing so, it sounds like.
No, they don't. And I guess the part that really gets me, Kiffin gets up there and his whole spiel about I don't like this, but somebody's going to recruit
so
him.
Disingenuous.
Yeah, and then we come to find
out
you're
the one doing it. You're the one driving.
Yeah. You're calling him just like you had Big Ed call our recruits the night before you dumped us.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm beginning to think we can't trust this Kiffin guy.
I'll tell you what's even sadder is the LSU fans. I don't know, Bob, have you dropped into tigerdroppings.com in the past 20? No. It is.
What, you haven't? No. It's not part of your usual rotation of websites?
Stockholm Syndrome.
Well, they're in that phase of the Lane Kiffin experience that we went through, that Al Davis and the Raiders went through, that Nick Saban went through, that FAU went through, that obviously Ole Miss went through, that everybody that's ever employed this man has gone through. He's not that bad. He's actually a pretty personable guy. He's just misunderstood. And that's what a psychopath convinces you of when he gets into your life.
I told you that. It was like less than a year ago. I was convinced
I remember that well.
He had grown up. And
he's changed.
Yeah, and changed. The same guy. His girlfriend broke up with him. He lost his mind and lost that garbage Kentucky team and cost himself his team a spot in the playoff.
Same guy that was in the tanning bed the day of our bowl game against Virginia Tech when we came out there and looked like we hadn't had two practices for the game.
Same guy that got allegedly punched in the face by one of his players at the bowl game when he got tarmacked.
This is interesting, and this just came out like in the last 20 minutes.
Yes.
You have this, Walker?
I do.
Why don't you just read it?
So it's kind of the invert or the opposite end of what's happening in college. The NFL is now doing the same thing. The NFL will inform its clubs that any player who returns to the college ranks will be prohibited from signing with NFL teams this season. So basically, the NFL is doing their part in backing up the conferences and the NCAA and trying to stop this stuff. Saying if you try and go back, you can't come back to the NFL if it doesn't work out, and they say you can't play.
I mean, you can't blame them. They can't be happy about this. I mean, these guys were the guys that are trying to go back to LSU, DeQuan White, and I can't remember the other. There was one kid from Notre Dame and another Ole Miss player, but those are going to be practice squad guys. I mean, they can't be happy about that.
I mean, I would assume that they could come back at this point. I don't know. I mean, all this stuff is moving so fast, and the kudos to the NFL and the conferences, the SEC and the Big Ten anyway, for getting it right.
I hate it in some ways. I do feel bad for these players because they've been apparently
used.
sold.
They've been used. I mean,
used and
those lawyers are getting their billing hours up.
Yeah.
Getting those billing hours up.
That one lawyer, Darren, whatever, Hinton or whatever. And
he's no Jerry Givens, I'll tell you that.
No, he's not. And when you see somebody quote tweeting himself and using the hand emoji pointing down that this guy makes a good point, you're like, that's you, dude.
A little bit of clarity on the NFL rule. Basically, it says any player who is cut by an NFL team and therefore becomes a free agent is not subject to this rule. So, like, if a player gets cut and then they try and do this, that's not while they're on the NFL team, and the NFL won't retroactively ban them. But if the player is like competing and currently in training camp, which I don't know if that's what Daquan Wright was doing at the time, and he left after he got cut, I don't know. But basically, it's kind of a fine line between those two.
R.I.P. to the legendary film and television actor Tim Curry, dying today, also at the age of 80.
He did not look
he's
80
been in
either.
so many films, and obviously the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I've never seen.
Dr. Frankenfurter.
Just seemed like I don't know. It's too weird, even for me. And Clue was a movie that comes to mind. But the role that I'll probably most remember him in, just because of my kids and how much we love the movie, is as the snobby hotel manager in Home Alone 2. That was good for me. When they make him get down on the ground. I love you. That's kind of a that's a highly quotable line in the Smith house at Christmas time.
That's pretty good. He was Pennywise in the TV adaptation of It.
And you have harlequinophobia, right?
Yeah, I did not like that GIF you sent.
It seriously scares you?
It gives me the creeps.
We all float down here.
Did you see the new movies? It with what's that? The Skarsgård guy?
Yeah,
they're pretty creepy, man.
Yeah,
Really good.
No, they're not.
First one's really good. Second one's decent.
So what do you think is going to happen when do you think the clown is going to get you?
I have no idea. I don't. Yeah,
you think he's going to come through this? Like if I dressed up as a clown for Halloween.
If you got close to me, there's a good chance I'd bop you right in the red.
Even
nose.
though you know it's me?
Mm-hmm. Don't like it.
Strange thing to be afraid of.
A lot of people are.
Harlequinophobia.
I did not know that CBS this morning did a big piece on Tim Curry, literally like either this past Sunday or the Sunday before, and he had long-lasting effects from a stroke already. He was definitely debilitated. So it was just kind of timely that they put that out, and then he passes away not long after.
Oh man, he must have had a stroke or something. This video of him?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it had me mesmerized in a trance. Kind of like Joshy Boy's phone calls.
Whoa.
Joshy Boy, you're up first today on the drive. Good afternoon, sir.
A little disrespectful, Russell.
No,
sorry.
You're so good that I just sort of go into an alternate state when you come on.
That's all right. You can just say you hate my phone calls, but oh well.
It's not true, Joshy Boy. Come on.
Throwing a pity party. Good afternoon, Josh.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, sir?
I said good afternoon, Bear, and rest in peace, Tim Curry. My favorite movie that he appeared in, obviously, Home Alone 2, played the hotel worker, snobby hotel worker. That was just a great movie he was in, and the original Pennywise as well in it. So my first question is for you guys.
Good.
On your top 3 of the most creepiest basketball coaches in the SEC, Nate Oates, Mark Pope, and the guy at LSU, Will Wade, how would you rank them 1 through 3?
Well, you're leaving off the creepiest one.
Who's that?
Peeping
Todd Golden. Yeah, Peeping Todd.
Thriller.
Yeah, let's do 4.
Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't have Pope on there.
4.
Yeah, I don't think Pope's creepy. He was just kind of dorky.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo, kind of.
Why?
He just kind of has like some Butch Jones references sometimes in his press conferences.
He's a little butch to him, yeah. He's a little butchy.
It's critical.
Yeah, Bob, how would you rank him 1 through 4?
Rank him, Bob. Quit dodging Joshy Boy's question.
I think it's easy. I think it's Will Wade,
yes.
Number 1, and there's no contest. And then number 2, honestly, I think number 2, it's more not creep as it is dislike. I think I dislike Todd Golden more than I dislike Nate Oates.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bold statement. See, here's what I think, Joshy Boy. I think you are conflating the idea of creepiness with the idea of sleaziness. And I think Nate Oates and Will Wade are sleazy. I don't know that they're creepy. They might be. Todd Golden is creepy.
Todd Golden.
Yeah, he creepy dude.
Yeah.
That's guy like, he ought to be on a registry somewhere. If he moves in your neighborhood, you tell your daughter, it's like, hey man, like just steer clear of this house. If you see this guy, run the other way.
your sister brings
Blow
that
this
guy to
whistle,
Thanksgiving dinner.
here's some mace.
You're getting him out of the house quick.
Well, you can finish off your last two, Bob. Who are they?
I thought I did, but I was saying I think Oates and then Todd Golden and then Oates.
Calipari's not even in this discussion.
Nah.
And he used to be the king of sleaze. He used to be the dirtiest player in the game.
Was he that dirty, though?
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
He'd be top.
He's had multiple Final Four banners taken down.
He'd be top of the list for biggest narcissist of basketball coaches in the SEC. He'd be number one.
I'm going to rattle off my top four. We're going to go Peep and Todd number one, Will Wade number two, Mark Pope number three,
Oates
and
four.
I'll throw in Chris Beard at number four. I'll throw in as well.
I mean, we got some winners in this league.
Yeah.
He's not even creepy. It's more that he's, kind of
he likes to wear his T-shirts with no sleeves, if you know what I mean.
I'll tell you one thing.
They call him Ike.
I would love to see some of these coaches in the league if Frank Martin was still in the league, because Frank Martin was the scariest.
I loved Frank Martin.
Of the coaches. He looks like he would want to pop one of those guys.
Remember that year when he lost his hair and he was looking like Uncle Fester over there on the sideline?
Yeah. Scarier.
He looked like a hitman to me. I mean, he looked worse. It looked scarier.
Frank Martin.
Frank and Coach Barnes are tight. Good friends.
Yeah, Frank Martin looked like the kind of get like a mobster.
Yeah.
Where like all you have to do, you just call him in and be like, all right, Frank.
Got to go.
See these four guys right here. And he would just look at him and be like, where are they? I need a club.
He's not even Italian.
Give me a wrench, a couple of steak knives, and a Bowie saw.
I think Frank Martin's like Latino. I think that's
he's Cuban.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Scarface. Tony Montana.
I mean, they got gangsters in Cuba. Yeah, you've seen Scarface.
They definitely have gangsters in Cuba.
Yeah. I mean, where did all the mafia guys go in Godfather 2 with Hyman Roth to metaphorically cut up the cake?
Cuba.
As it ended on top of the hotel.
They had all those interests in all those casinos down there in Cuba before Fidel took power.
Bears guy. His main man,
my
Fidel.
guy.
Your man.
There we go.
Cuba's still free, Bear. It's the last one of the last remaining vestiges of your problematic worldview, shall we say.
It's despicable.
That he does this every afternoon, you're darn tooting it's despicable, Wall. Absolutely ridiculous.
Told you don't have to stand at attention. Stay with us. The drive continues. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive.
You're locked onto Fan Run Radio, 105.7 FM, 1340 AM, and online at fanrunradio.com.
Is your car ready for the road ahead? At Matlock Tire and Auto Service, they've got everything you need to keep you and your family safe on the road. Whether you need new tires, a quick oil change, or expert repairs, Matlock is your one-stop shop that keeps you moving safely. Matlock's certified technicians offer top-notch service for brakes, alignments, batteries, and more. Plus, they carry all the top tire brands, and they're the home of the world-famous price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad, and they'll match the exact same tire for the exact same price. That's how Matlock Tire goes the extra mile for you. Convenient, reliable, affordable. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. Visit any of their 5 area locations in East Tennessee, in Farragut, Lenoir City, Maryville, Athens, and Hardin Valley. Find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment online today at matlocktireservice.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Jerry R. Givens. When life throws you a curveball, you need an attorney who's ready to step up to the plate. From divorce and child custody to bankruptcy, criminal defense, DUI, and even more, I'm ready to help you fight for your rights and protect your interests. Give me a call today to schedule your free consultation. 865-801-9250. Again, that's 865-801-9250. Or visit my website, jrglawtn.com. That's jrglawtn.com.
Golf Envy Farragut is the premier indoor golf experience you've been looking for. And right now they are offering a limited number of founding memberships. Golfers can reserve their spot for just $150 before their September grand opening. Founding members receive 90 days of unlimited guest passes, as well as an exclusive risk-free first month. That's right. Try out Golf Envy with no obligation. Give it 30 days, and if it's not the right fit for what you're looking for, your first month's dues will be refunded. Members will get access to their Golf Zone 2 Vision NX simulator technology, the most realistic simulator on the market, where they can play more than 300 courses and compete in leagues and tournaments with players all across the country. Golf, rain or shine, 24/7, 365. To learn more and become a founding member, visit their website at farragut.golfenvy.com/presale.
Is your crawl space damp, musty, or showing signs of mold? Call S&D Crawl Space and Insulation. From crawl space encapsulation and mold remediation to waterproofing, insulation, and dehumidifiers, S&D helps protect your home from moisture and poor air quality. Serving Knoxville and surrounding areas, call 865-602-0590. That's 865-602-0590. S&D Crawl Space and Insulation, protecting your home from the ground up.
Coming up in about 12 minutes. Poor Joshy Boy's just getting savaged on the live chat. You guys are so rude.
He hasn't been on the live chat in a while either.
No wonder with friends like these. I mean, Bob, get control of your people.
These are Bob's people.
Very hurtful things being said. They're calling him creepy. They're saying very hurtful things about him right now.
What did we call the chat? The people in the chat?
Multiple people calling Joshy Boy creepy. I don't think Joshy Boy is creepy at all. I've met Joshy Boy.
Nice guy.
Very handsome young man. Got a lot going for him. Loves to gamble.
We appreciate that.
What's funny about that? He loves to. He's a big gambler.
Just what you say, he's got a lot going for him. He loves to gamble.
What if he's really good at it?
Yeah, he's not bad, as far as I know. Loves the drive. Loves all things Fan Run Radio, and these idiots, these fools,
these followers of Bob Baskerville.
The Baskervites.
Wow.
Baskervites.
It's a great way to retain your audience. Just call them all idiots.
It's my new strategy to insult the
Yeah.
I think they like it. I think people it's how we show love. It's how we show love here on the drive. Yeah, somebody else mentioned Tim Curry playing, I guess the character was just known as the evil one in that movie Legend with Tom Cruise. That movie scared the bejesus out of me when I was a kid.
Oh, where he played like that.
He was bright red.
I just thought he was the devil. Yeah,
thing.
it was like, it was all red.
Crazy horns,
Do
right?
you know this movie, Walker? Legend?
Heard of it. I've never seen it. It's one of the old Tom Cruise movies I haven't seen.
Yeah, don't see it. It's not a good movie. But like, look up right now. Just
I was looking
Google
it up for him.
Tim Curry and Legend. It's just like the scariest looking guy you've ever seen. Between that and
this looks like the devil. That's the devil.
But wasn't he a horse beast too? Like he was part horse and he was red.
Yeah.
Wait,
torso.
Like a
cloven
minotaur.
hooves.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was goat. I think it's what it is.
Nice.
And huge horns. Yeah.
Nice 33% on
It reminds
Rotten
me of
Tomatoes.
whoever played. I think it was Dave Grohl played the devil in the Tenacious D video.
But I mean, between Pennywise and the evil one, Tim Curry, scary guy.
He was the Lord of Darkness. That was his
Lord of Darkness.
Says it took them
thought
5.5 hours to do that makeup for that.
He was a prince.
That's right. Prince of Darkness. Lord of
Shine on
Darkness.
the Prince of Blank and Darkness.
I mean, those horns were crazy, man. It's like
Speaking of darkness, Tennessee basketball season will fast return. What could possibly go wrong?
what's up?
I don't know. Have you guys noticed that Faison seems to be getting a lot of respect right out of the gate?
Barry, you're just stepping all over my segue, man. What about Faison? Go ahead.
No. I'm done.
Bob, you had a chance to take in Tennessee basketball practice over on the campus yesterday in the Pratt Pavilion.
It was workouts, but
Workouts, whatever.
How'd the guys look?
What's the difference between a workout and a practice?
I don't know.
A lot of running, less basketball.
What did you see, man? Can you share?
Broad strokes, athletic. Even though there's not a 7-footer out there, they're big. They're big. That's what I would say, and super fast too.
Yeah,
super fast.
Who stood out? Like, who was the guy that just kind of made you go, "Ooh, okay"?
A lot of them. I mean, it's
You're not being very specific here, Bob.
You're right.
I mean,
that is correct.
You two don't have much listening comprehension.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know, like they told you not to give away state secrets and everything, and like it was a privilege, but
it's really going to be a good season, man. That's what I believe. I'm so amped. I was already excited about the season, even more so now.
It did nothing to dampen your enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's right.
Could you say just like the guard play in general? Like, is it? I mean, we've gotten spoiled, right? With ZZ, 4 years of ZZ, and then Jacoby. We've just had 5 years of what I would call elite college basketball point guard play.
Yeah, we have. That's an interesting point too. I was talking with our friend Greg Polinsky, and I asked him the question about Jacoby Gillespie, saying, "Did it surprise you to see how he performed in the summer league?" And GP was like, "No." He goes, "I honestly felt he was a borderline first-round pick." He goes, he's a metronome, man. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He never gets too high. He never gets too low. He said Felix is a little emotional sometimes, which is a bit of a challenge. And it was just interesting hearing him say that because Jacoby had a great summer.
Do you think the Hill kid, Terrence Hill Jr. from VCU, is he of that ilk?
I don't know. First round draft pick worthy? I don't know. He's good. I mean,
so we don't have any point guards. Okay, got it.
Well, we've always talked about that, and I told you in our my interview with Chris Lowe, and I interviewed Terrence Hill, and he was like, "I expect to be the point guard." Rick Barnes will have something to say about that.
And I think we're all assuming he's PG1.
Yeah. So the biggest takeaway I would say for me was, again, we keep talking about how we think we might be size, what would you call size deficient?
Mm-hmm. Not lacking in stature on the inside.
No, and
not
also,
length, but stature.
And this is a guy, by the way, this is just seeing the guy in person. We've heard about it from other people saying, keep an eye on Braden Liu. Braden Liu is a big kid, man. He's 240 pounds. And so I think we kind of felt like, he's tall and he's slight of build.
And he's from Kennesaw, so like how much of an impact can he really have?
He's going to have an impact. There's no doubt.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff.
No, I mean, that's
Braden Liu.
That's all.
But it does look like, I mean, I just assume with Barnes and company that these guys are going to be in extreme physical shape.
Sure. And the defense will will come around. If anybody's worried about, that's what we hang our hats on, and are these guys able to defend? They'll be able to defend when it's all said and done. I'm confident of that.
How intense is it?
It's intense, physical as hell. That's all. So,
when they're practicing, are they practicing with a clock up there so they can like work on the timing of like when it's counting down and they got to get a shot off?
That's a good question.
Like, I mean,
I didn't really look at that.
When the time is running out, somebody's assertive enough to actually take? Hey, we got to go. Stay with us. Hour number 2 of The Drive coming up.
The Drive.
Missed your favorite fan run show? Don't worry, we've got you covered on YouTube. Catch every interview, every debate, and every laugh on the Fan Run Radio YouTube channel. From game previews and reactions to clips from your favorite shows, it's all waiting for you anytime, anywhere. So hit subscribe, ring the notification bell, and never miss a moment of Big Orange Country's best sports radio. It's Fan Run Radio on YouTube.
One homestand remaining to see your Knoxville Smokies in action. That's it. Next week, your Smokies are home against the Chattanooga Lookouts, and we're closing out the season with amazing promotions every night. Taco Tuesday and All-You-Can-Eat Wednesday, less than $20 for tons of food and game tickets. Nice. Our final Thirsty Thursday, final fireworks show, and we end the season with our fan appreciation game. Get your tickets now at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Knoxville Smokies.
Ever been the coach who realized the team's gear just wasn't up to par? Well, if I'm being honest, that was me. Just a downright irresponsible and plain bad coach. Then, SM Athletics changed the game. I want you to picture this. I walk into their store, a coach with a vision. SM Athletics didn't just see a coach. They saw a team's potential, and they delivered custom uniforms so striking. Our team's spirit soared. From cutting-edge apparel to top-notch equipment, SM Athletics transformed our presence. No more unreliable online orders or envying the other team's style. SM Athletics stands for quality, design, and on-time delivery every time. Coaches, elevate your team with SM Athletics. Call 865-966-3434 or visit smathletics.com. Get the best for your team, delivered right and on time. So, elevate your team's game by contacting SM Athletics today.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
September 10th isn't just a sale, it's an experience. Join us as Liquor Vault celebrates its first anniversary with the biggest savings event of the year. Experience rare bourbon drops, surprising barrel releases, and complimentary tastings all day. For the wine enthusiasts, you can check out Jason Drotar's Wine Passport Experience. Cigars, they've got them too. Enjoy hourly giveaways, exclusive one-day only anniversary pricing, and surprises throughout the day. Find a Vault Golden Ticket and receive exclusive access to Liquor Vault's highly anticipated end-of-year rare bourbon allocation. People will be talking about this event for months. The only question is, will you be there? The Vault Experience, September 10th, only at Liquor Vault's anniversary party. Located at 2901 Tazewell Pike. Check out their specials and sign up to get discounts at liquorvault.com.
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
Hour number 2 of the drive underway here on Fan Run Radio. Hey, we are ready for game week. Next week here on the drive, we're going to be out and about a couple of times, including Monday at Matlock Tire in Hardin Valley. Make plans to come out and see us. We're going to have some cool stuff to give away, and we will be talking about the Vols and Furman. All right, maybe not so much Furman, but we'll be talking about the Vols as we are 10 days away from kickoff of the Tennessee 2026
So close
football
you can
season.
practically taste it.
Oh, man, it's going to be great. Walker, what you got?
At number 1, the SEC formally announced a ban on all former football and basketball student athletes from returning to its league programs if they had formally joined a professional sport in any capacity. This follows a similar move by the Big Ten made yesterday. The SEC ban also grants Commissioner Greg Sankey full latitude to enforce its new eligibility policy by punishing any league school that violates the ban with a potential 50% of the season suspension for head coaches, a potential 50% of that sport's annual operating budget, and revoking SEC voting privileges on business matters.
Now we'll just see how hard Lane Kiffin and these guys want to push the envelope from a legal perspective.
How big a boy are you, Lane?
I don't think they're not going to push back on it. They're not.
You don't think so? You
No,
think
I
this just
don't.
quietly goes away?
I think so. I mean, in the initial vote that happened yesterday, LSU voted in favor of everything, and only when the punishments came out, they only abstained. So it seems like they know that it's not supposed to happen. It's just their point of view is that if it's going to happen, we're going to take advantage. And if it doesn't happen, we'll go along.
Don't, and never underestimate how much Lane Kiffin will use this for smug, toxic comment.
Oh, yeah.
fodder.
Throughout the season?
Oh, yeah.
At Twitter, I'm surprised he hasn't tweeted yet.
Well,
I guess he's off social
he's
media
off,
now.
but we'll see how long that lasts
Yeah,
now.
this might be enough to bring him back.
Oh,
So how is it
can't
different, Jalen Washington?
He didn't sign an official pro contract.
But he played in the Summer League.
That's
The
not
Summer
real
League's-
NBA.
It's not the G League. It's not the NBA, and that's what's specifically mentioned.
It's like tryouts.
And he did not sign what is called an Exhibit 10 contract. So whatever he signs for the Summer League is that's like per diem, basically.
I mean, I know we want him, and he helps us, and I want to win. And basketball is what it seems like a very flimsy distinction to me.
He didn't play any preseason games.
No.
Again,
He didn't make a roster.
The Summer League is not like happening in a practice facility. They played in an arena. It's on TV. They're wearing NBA uniforms. Like, I'm guessing he's not doing that for free. I don't know. Maybe he was.
I don't know what those details are.
I've always understood some of those guys get invites to Summer League, and the only thing they get is again, per diem, their expenses paid.
It's kind of like being invited to an extended workout.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, I don't know if he signed anything to go and do that. But, I mean, those are all details I just don't know about, and we don't know enough
I think
about
we're
yet.
LSUing this a little bit in our favor, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
At number 2, former Tennessee baseball outfielder Reese Chapman is joining Josh Elander's staff as a student assistant while pursuing a 5th year of eligibility with an injunction. Chapman returned to Knoxville last week with intentions of rejoining the Tennessee program for a fifth season before the Colorado decision made him again ineligible. But if a court grants Chapman an injunction, he will be eligible to play next season for the Vols.
I will say there is, and I'll look it up, but there was some type of caveat on that in the SEC's rule about, how is it worded, basically without withdrawing in the correct manner.
Well, Reese was not drafted, and he had not signed with the team.
Neither was Jalen.
So, yeah, but, I mean, Reese hasn't played with, to my knowledge, hasn't played in any sort of Major League Baseball affiliated organized activity. Again,
it's all blurry.
I'm on record. I'd be willing to sacrifice both Jalen Washington and Reese Chapman, knowing how much that would hurt us in both of those sports if it meant that we just put all of this nonsense behind us. LSU, Texas Tech. Alabama, Florida, all of it. But we'll see. I mean, maybe we can thread that needle where they don't get their players and we get ours.
I mean, it'd be just interesting because it's the small margins of difference between being a pro player and not, because Reese Chapman and Jalen Washington, their initial argument is they're challenging the fifth-year eligibility rule that 2022 guys can't get it. That's what they're getting an injunction for.
I can't even remember. Is it going forward like this year's freshman class has 5 years?
Starting in the 2023 class, everyone got an extra year. The reason the 2022 kids are all suing is because they felt they were
cut off.
They were boned
Somebody's
and didn't
be
get
the cut off.
Well, that's what
we've got to end this somewhere.
Well, they drew the hard.
I think
line.
it should just be the freshmen going forward. Actually, I don't think anybody should get 5 years. Why is 4 years? Like 4 years is 5. We're going to just completely change. Why? Because these kids can't graduate in 4 years like you're supposed to. No offense to your generation, Walker.
Well,
we're going to give everybody an extra year of eligibility.
Well, that's how it was already with red shirts.
Yeah, I mean, it got so convoluted and with the red shirt rules. And
No, it was. I mean, the red shirt you could play. First of all, you could. It used to be you couldn't play. Then it was like you can't play in more than 6% of your team season, and then it was you can't play more than 4 games. And now it says, you go to play.
I mean, it's still not uniform between the sports. I mean, baseball, you can lose your red shirt quicker than football.
Well, there are no more red shirts. As we're talking about, it's just 5 years. Play however much you want.
Yeah. Where was I? At number 3, the NFL will provide clarity to clubs later today regarding league rules governing player eligibility that have been in place and remain unaltered. A player that goes back to college this season will be prohibited from signing with any NFL team later this year. A player signed to an NFL contract who is subsequently cut is a free agent. He may sign with another NFL club, the CFL, or return to college, but that player is considered a free agent and will not be subject to a future draft.
Yeah, but they can't return to college. Or they can't return to the SEC or the Big Ten.
Oh, man.
Do you remember when the times were simpler?
Yeah. Anybody?
No.
Is anybody enjoying this?
Cue the music. That's the on the porch music. Yeah, it's like we already got music, but nah, man, it's like it's like what you said earlier, Russ. I just want to get to the games, man. I'm so tired of. It helps us. It gives us content to talk about, but God, it's exhausting.
You get a game tomorrow night, Bob.
We do.
I think so.
Furman plays tomorrow.
Nice.
There you
Little
go.
film study.
Good. Got to scout Furman.
Absolutely.
You never know. And at number 4, former Florida State quarterback Thomas Castellanos has committed to Texas Tech, he tells ESPN. He's a former quarterback for the Seminoles, Boston College, and UCF. He had 6,500 career passing yards and 48 touchdowns, and also rushed for 24 touchdowns as well.
So he's going there to back up Will Hammond to.
I mean, you got to assume Will Hammond's going to keep being the starter.
He'll be the starter.
Yeah. Probably back up, something along those lines.
Okay.
It's going to get a paycheck, though, too.
Hey.
I'm
Texas
sure
Tech's
they'll get
got
a little
plenty
money.
of it to hand out.
They have a little more to hand out. I mean, I don't know if I'm sure they got some of the Sorsby money back of some sorts.
Yes. All right, thank you, Walker. That is the top 4 at 4. It's brought to you by our friends at Matlock Tire and Auto Service. Again, we'll be broadcasting live on Monday from the Hardin Valley location of Matlock. Would like for you to come out and see us. It'll be your last chance to pick up Smokies tickets as they've got their final homestand. I believe that starts next week or the week after. So we'll be getting rid of those. And we'll be getting ready for football season, man. Very exciting. Just 10 days away.
I have something I wanted to ask about that just popped into my head. How is Jalen Washington playing in the G League different than Arion Carter going and working out for NFL teams?
He didn't play in the G League.
But he did workouts, and summer leagues are glorified workouts.
Yeah.
They're just games.
What's more? Are you basically asking like what's more of an infringement upon?
I'm asking like what the difference is.
I mean, two separate things. Like Aaron Carter was going for like more of a consultation process. Like he's still in the process of trying to decide whether or not he wanted to go professional. Whereas it's assumed that Jalen Washington, by going to play in the summer league, like you're trying to go pro.
I would assume there's probably a difference. Like with Carter, you're announcing this is just me riffing here, but I do think this could be it. Carter's expressing his intent to be evaluated, right, for the NFL draft. Jalen Washington, even though he's not signing a contract and getting paid, you have to be invited to the summer league. You just can't show up, and so maybe that's the delineation. I don't know.
Had somebody on the live chat asking you if Lundblade was playing in 5-on-5 yet.
He was not there. I mean, he was not active.
Can you say, like, if you can't say, just say it's fine. Like, how are they doing drills? Are they playing 5-on-5, or is it like? You probably shouldn't say that.
No.
All right. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on the show, 966-3435. If you want to chime in today, we will go open lines this hour on the show. We've got What You Talking About coming up, our final berth in the semifinals up for grabs. It will be Rando versus Jordan.
You check in?
That's a good question. No, can one of you guys reach out?
Yeah, I'll text him.
Oh wait, no, there he is. Yeah,
Oh,
he just confirmed. He's good, ready to go.
So that's it. No William the Conqueror.
He wouldn't have been the first choice anyway.
Bears, like, we would have just skipped A.
So dismissive of A to Z.
Yeah.
I remember some of his scores in years past. Although he did qualify for Champions League.
I got a question.
I've got an answer.
Reminded me of
Hit me, Bobby. I love a good question.
Is Nick Walsh the defending champion, Nick?
Yes.
Okay. Because he decided
I don't know if he wanted his last name put out there like that, but
well, he's got a Twitter handle that has his full name, and he made sure he dropped some trash talk on me last night about the Braves beating the Dodgers. So
Joshy Boy was also asking the same thing in the chat as well.
yeah, well, one game. Enjoy yourself. Go crazy, man.
Bob, they were
it's not just one game. I only took 2 or 3. Or did we sweep you guys in your house?
2 or 3.
I mean, we're kind of owning you guys this season. I'm just saying.
That was the first game they played in this series.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's not a sweep.
No, I'm talking about the first series in your place.
Hey, we looked straight ahead. No rear view mirror action for us.
Okay.
Bob, there were accusations that you skipped yesterday's show to get out of potentially making a bet with Russell about this Dodgers-Braves series.
Wow.
Care to comment?
Wow.
That was not the reason I missed, but whatever.
So you don't care. You want to make a bet with Russ.
No, I don't. I don't necessarily know. Now it doesn't make sense to make a bet. Why would you do
sure,
that?
Because if you're confident in the Dodgers, then Russ.
Oh, the mighty Dodgers were the best team.
I want to hear Russ
back-to-back champions. It doesn't make sense now. We lost a game.
He can sing New York, and I love L.A. all in a couple of months.
Sorry, how many bets do you do where already one of the games has been decided? That doesn't make any sense.
Who's pitching tonight?
Ooh, let me get that info for you. Tonight, the pitching matchup is Roki Sasaki against Smith Shawver.
Ooh.
What can you tell me about the Smith Shawver?
He's got 2 last names.
He's coming back from Tommy John. He throws the heat, but we're still working him in. It's probably a bullpen game. Certainly give the edge to Dodgers. Probably favored tonight. Money line. Were they about -150, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Guess what the matchup is on Thursday, though? This could be appointment viewing.
Yamamoto.
Sale. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. No Grant Holmes experience this time.
I wonder if he's related. The Admiral.
What?
You heard me.
Sorry?
It's Yamamoto, the pitcher for the Dodgers, related to Admiral Yamamoto.
Oh, yeah. Say again.
How'd you say that?
What?
Yamamoto.
I don't think you can do that, Bear. It's
a little,
2026.
yeah, it's
frowned upon.
I don't know if you should do that.
That's how they say it in the Midway movie.
Coming up on the drive, Fan Run Radio, we'll get to your phone calls. Plus, Lane Kiffin and Will Wade. LSU really knows how to choose them. We'll continue breaking down the SEC and Big Ten banning pros in college sports, huh?
What
What
about
a novel idea.
They get Kim Mulkey there too.
Yeah, she kind of flies under the radar in all this.
She's had a story this week.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
She had a
one.
player leave.
Did you see this story, Russell?
Yeah, we'll get to it. Basically, it's a Russian-Ukraine thing.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I can't wait to hear how Bear comes down on this one.
Oh.
Stay with us. The drive continues. More Fan Run Radio after this.
The Drive.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching for Fan Run Sports.
It's time for the North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week. Brought to you by North Knox Siding and Windows. Call 865-689-0505 or visit them online at northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
This week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week is Alcoa senior quarterback Thomas Manu. Manu came off the bench following an injury to throw the game-winning two-point conversion pass as the Tornadoes stunned Maryville 43-42 in double overtime last Friday night in Blount County. Alcoa High School quarterback Thomas Manu, this week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week.
North Knox Siding and Windows, locally owned and operated, they can handle all your siding, window, gutter, and roofing needs. Call 865-689-0505 for a free estimate or go online to northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
I'm Russell Smith. Bob Baskerville, Baird Walker through the glass this afternoon. But all these NFL rivalry uniforms, and the Texans trying to ape the Titans Oilers swag.
Color wise, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. You know, I'll say this. As a sports aesthetics enthusiast, this pains me to say because I usually love this stuff, but I'm about over all the uniform stuff in all of sports, man. Every time you log onto your social media, somebody's debuting a new uniform. Enough already. And you just wear your colors and your symbols and, like, just be done with it?
Well, it will be once the games start, Russell.
Yeah.
People, they need stuff to post. It's a 365-day-a-year business. They got to post something.
Wow, those really are like.
I thought it was a joke when I first saw it.
Yeah. So they what? That's an homage to the Oilers being in Houston.
To their roots.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess I haven't dug too far into this, but I'm guessing like they had to coordinate that with Nike. It's not like they just came up with that 2 weeks ago. Nike plans these specialty uniforms out like up a year, maybe more than a year in advance. So the Titans rebrand, of course, only happened a couple of months ago, but the Titans have been wearing the Oilers throwbacks for years. So you had to know that was going to be some mixed signals, and now you're going to be wearing a very similar. I mean, it's the same. It's all the Oilers color scheme.
I mean, the only thing that's different is the logo.
And the Titans debuted. They've got a dark mode, all black uniforms, and their rivalry uniforms are like dark blue, I guess.
Are they not going to wear the Oiler throwback looking ones this year at all?
That's good. I don't know. That's
just their
now
new
that
colors.
they've adopted the new aesthetic. I don't know if they're going to wear the throwbacks. Why do that when you're already wearing those colors to begin with?
Yeah, that's true.
Just want to wear the Oiler Derek, did you see where the Commanders are selling
I was going to
Redskins
mention
gear?
that. Yeah, they have to.
Yeah, to keep their copyrights.
Their trademarks and all that.
So it's too racist to be our name and primary logo anymore. But it's not racist enough to where we're going to completely let go of owning. It's a little racist. We're going to sell a little stuff over here. We're going to make a big deal out of it. But it's not that racist.
We want to own our trademarks.
If it's really that bad, if it's really so bad that you have to turn your back on what, like 80, 90 years, almost 100 years of tradition and all the stuff that your look, your vibe, your aesthetic, but you're still like you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let it. I mean, if it's really that bad, don't you just let it go? Don't you just fine? We don't want the trademark anywhere. It's like we're just going to start selling it.
One would think, but
have you seen that, Bob? Like they're selling in the Commanders team store like Redskin shirts with like Art Monk in the helmet, and like on the back it says Redskins.
No, I had not seen that.
Yeah, because if they don't, they're doing it on the down low. But if they didn't do it, they would lose the trademark.
Yeah, I mean, from time to time, that's why like the Rolling Stones will remaster something or jimmy around with something just to reset.
Really? Is that why the Beatles are putting Rubber Soul out again?
That might play into it.
I keep seeing that.
It keeps it out of public domain.
Huh. So they're just going to do that forever until they all die?
I don't know. I don't really know how the public domain stuff works with like I thought it's 50 years after the death of the last member. I thought that's what I'd always heard. I may be wrong though.
Yeah. All right. So this situation with Kim Mulkey. Speaking of culturally sensitive issues. This flies under the radar with Lane Kiffin and Will Wade pulling their shenanigans this week, right? Yeah. But basically, LSU had a player from the Ukraine. The Ukraine is weak.
Ukraine is not weak.
They had a Ukrainian player on their roster. And then Kim Mulkey decides, well, we're going to add a Russian player too. And of course, I don't know if you guys follow the news, but those two countries are having what we old timers refer to as a war.
Well, yeah, apparently the Ukrainian player's dad is fighting on the front lines. He's a Ukrainian soldier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in the Ukrainian military.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, so the Ukrainian player said, "I'm outie. I can't even be in the locker room. I can't be on a team with a Russian player." Which I thought, like, I see it. I know they call it a war, but I'm like, really, you can't. I guess that if her dad's a soldier,
and they're kind of bombing like shopping malls and stuff over there in the Ukraine right now.
But hey, Mulkey had a great outlook on it. She was saying her rationalization of this move was that the two players being on the same team could help end the war between the two countries.
Kim Mulkey is just
that's awesome.
I'm being serious.
She's a moron.
That is outstanding. Yes, these two countries have been slaughtering each other for what, 3 or 4 years now?
Yeah.
But LSU basketball is going to be
the great uniter.
The great uniter, the thing that brings this together. And like Putin and Zelensky are going to be like, oh, what are we doing all this time? We've been killing each other. We got basketball. Kim Mulkey. She's like Jimmy Carter with Begin and Sadat. They're brokering the peace accord here. Look it up, Walker.
Kim Kissinger.
That's good, Bob. That is outstanding. This story just keeps getting better. Yeah,
they really need to get rid of Jay Johnson and hire just the filthiest college baseball coach they can find. Jay Johnson,
the guy who got thrown out of a game today, might be on the market soon.
Yeah, he ain't dirty like those three.
Anyway, yeah, this Ukraine-Russia thing. That's where do you come down on that one, Bear?
I'm pro-Ukraine.
Oh. You're on the Ukraine side?
Yes.
That's
were your people kulaks back in the day?
I don't know about that.
This is all part
Granddad was born in
part of the script the intelligence agents give them.
Oh yeah, Bob. Yeah. Not Russia.
Okay. But I mean, that's what this war is about, right? Is like technically Ukraine has always been a part of Russia and they want it back.
No.
No?
Not according to Ukrainians.
It's the Soviet Union, not Russia.
Soviet Union's been defunct for like 30 years, Walker.
Yeah, but for some reason you continue to play their anthem every afternoon when I'm here.
It's true.
I'm not playing anything, man. You're holding your phone up to the microphone. It's very unprofessional.
Back to LSU for baseball. The right coach for that program resides in the SEC. It's Kevin O'Sullivan.
Well, they tried to hire him. They were going to hire him, and then
he would have been perfect.
They tried to hire him when all that stuff was going down with his lady friend and her kids and the whole thing. It's a bad situation if you haven't Googled that one. I mean, that was back when LSU had a shred of integrity, and they were like, maybe we won't hire the guy whose wife just, whatever. I don't remember exactly what happened. There was a fire and dead kids involved.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But
they do it now.
Oh, yeah.
They do it now for sure. Yeah, Tony Vitello got thrown out of the Giants game today.
Yes.
It's pretty great.
Find some video of this one.
Was
it a good
video
tossing
in the group chat?
First inning. So I haven't seen it, but it has to be good.
Popping.
If it happened that early.
Holy bleep! Tony Vitello was heated, says the Post.
It was over a check swing call.
Oh, playing your Reds.
They are playing my Reds.
Saw where they beat Chase Burns yesterday.
It doesn't happen very much.
Oh yeah, ref tossed him. Here comes Tony, coming out, gesturing. I miss him. It wasn't too bad. He had a couple choice words.
Tony. I brought sandwiches.
A couple choice words, and then he's outie. But that felt good. That's got to be the best part of being a big league manager. It's getting tossed.
Knowing you're not going to get suspended.
I don't think Tony got his money's worth there.
It was a check swing call. It's nothing egregious.
Bob, did you watch the Braves and Dodgers last night?
I did not.
I mean, really, it shouldn't even have been that close. The Braves totally got screwed out of a run in the first inning. They had Michael Harris on third, and Yastrzemski was up. He swings and misses at a pit. Glasnow's curve is nasty, like the dive on that thing.
Yeah, he's tough, man.
Yaz swings and misses. The ball gets by the catcher. Michael Harris would have scored easily. It would have been the fourth run of the first inning. It would have been 4-0. The umpire says it was a foul ball. Says that the Yaz clipped it and it was a foul ball. The replay showed it wasn't even close, and you can't replay it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got screwed. We got shafted out of that one.
But you won
then
the game.
The Bearden boy almost was the GOAT for the Braves. Lane Thomas drifting, misplaying. It was a well hit ball by Ohtani, but Thomas should have caught it. Big league outfielders.
Is that where Ohtani got a triple?
Yeah, leadoff triple in the ninth, down 1 run, and they couldn't get him in.
That's the story with them right now, man. No bats.
No Braves fan watching that thought that Iglesias was getting out of that jam.
Yeah,
but he did.
He did. He did. Somehow, some way. Let's get a phone call in here. Lone Star Tim is up next. Good afternoon, Tim.
Hey, guys. Hey, the D lineman, is it a myth or confirmed? Is he in the walking boot, or are we good? I haven't heard you talk about it today.
Yeah, I think there's an issue there. Brent Hubbs, I guess, reported that he is in a walking boot, but then one of those fake reporters that steals the VolQuest information and then puts it on Facebook as their own said that Hobbs was out for the season with the same hold on, with the same foot injury that he had before, and then David Hobbs logged on and said that's not true.
Oh, okay, great.
So we don't. Yeah, I mean, it's still a little nebulous. We don't know exactly what's going on there. It seems like he's had some sort of re-aggravation, or they're holding him out for precaution. But it also doesn't sound like he's out for the year or anything like that.
All right, good. Well, speaking of not true, I lived and worked in Russia for 3 years. I'm telling you, Ukraine threatened to join NATO. That's what this is all about. But
whatever.
Also, if you learn the Russian alphabet, the Cyrillic alphabet, you can speak 80-85% Russian. All the words are the same. You just have to understand the alphabet. Like C is S, T is R. Once you get that in your mind, then you can speak Russian.
In Russia, the ABC say you.
Hey, is there, I brought you guys 8 new listeners yesterday.
Russians?
I can bring you new listeners who never heard St. J say pass. Y'all are all in your subliminal minds. You're hearing him say pass when Russ is giving him the answer. In the game, you should have said Roadhouse Blues, L.A. Woman. But you said Doors. You gave him the answer in the game because you wanted him so bad to say pass.
Wait, I do what now?
Could I offer you 20 more listeners for a play-in where I have to get at least 12?
Oh, come on. What do I look like? Lane Kiffin over here? You think I just sell out the integrity of the game?
You're clutching your pearls about the reject NFL players coming back, but yet you gave the answer.
He did not.
Hold the game.
Here's the problem, Tim.
He said Doors to St. J.
Okay, well, here's the problem. Is yesterday you said that the guy didn't say pass. Walker went back and
all my 8 listeners.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me
Walker
finish.
is MK Ultra, and he hears it in his subconscious.
Okay, all right.
Well, Walker went back and listened and said that he clearly heard it. Now, I'll go back and listen. But
how do I know
you kind of sound like the what you talking about player who cried wolf at this point, Tim.
I'm just competitive. I just want to be back.
And I respect that.
If I'd have lost 14-9, this would be nothing. But I lost 10-9.
So you're just making things up?
20 listeners for a play-in. I could be humiliated. I could get 6. But if I got 12, then somehow I could survive.
So you're just making things up? You're just saying things happened that didn't happen to try and get
I had everyone texting me when I was arguing with you, all my friends in Nashville. You didn't say pass, man. You didn't say it. You didn't say it. Because you said Doors. And that's why, even if he was to have said it, No one could have heard
I said
it.
it's Jim Morrison's band. Why would I say the Doors when that's the actual clue?
No, you said Jim Morrison, and he didn't know Doors. You said Jim Morrison. Go back
So?
and listen.
So what? That's how you
Wait,
play the
and
game. What are you talking about, Tim? Do you even know
Why
what?
would you bring up?
Hey, Tim.
Why would you bring up? You should have given me the Hal Mummy question. You should have given me the Mike Leach. Who invented the air raid offense?
Tim, you're all
Instead
over
of
the
making
place
me
right
say
now.
This is a really bad look, Tim. I mean, you're flaming out here.
Hey, Tim, I
Kind of
got
a crybaby.
I got a question.
I
That's
just want to compete. Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
when you, what region did you live in when you were in Russia?
Sakhalin Island, which used to be part of Japan, and when the Russians were going to defeat the Japanese, they took over Sakhalin Island until Truman dropped the atomic bombs. All this, we wouldn't have any of these problems if not for City of London, and you know I'm right, including the MK Ultra infestation of 3 of your co-hosts here who claim that St. J.
St. J.
never said Pat.
You-
Never did. I know you love him. They're all going, man, what a homer. All your new listeners, think of your sponsors.
Jay, you're
Don't tell them what they've
Tim,
gained
you're
by the
manic
new
right
listeners.
now. You're manic, man. I mean, you're
What
all
is
over the place.
happening right now?
You need to take your meds.
What is happening?
Trying to get
You're lashing
back
out
in the
wildly.
game. Have you ever heard the intro to your game? Do you know what this means? To be a part of this, to be a 60-year-old
Tim,
man, to be able to
Tim.
recall Trevor Lawrence?
Tim.
Do you know the only reason that I remember Trevor Lawrence is I listened to Bill King Monday morning before I went to the airport, and he's talking about true freshman QBs who have started games, and he mentioned Trevor Lawrence. Otherwise, I mean, Trevor Lawrence is a loser. Why would that guy be in my subconscious? Just like Lamar Jackson.
Fine. I mean, it's kind of like listening to the guy on the street corner. Like he's just all over the place, man. Like Tim, you're not making sense, bro.
It's like listening to Bear.
It's actually starting
Watch
to
your mouth,
fall into
Megan.
place right now. Like you didn't hear it yesterday, Bob, but I mean, he was like spazzing out. Like if he had been, here's why Jay won. Jay is not necessarily any better than Tim at the game, but Jay was very calm. He was very calm. He was very methodical, moving through the clues as quickly as he could. He did get hung up on 1 or 2, but he put up a good enough number. Yeah. Tim comes in.
What was
Like
the
he's
pizza
like,
thing?
it's like just what you just heard. And if he had taken a play out of Jay's book, and by the way, Tim, thanks for all the new listeners. Tim's people, we love you, even the Russian ones. If he had just been a little more calm, cool, and collected like Jay, guess what? He'd be playing on Friday.
Hey, like here was the one that really got common pizza topping.
What about it?
What would your answer be immediately?
Sausage.
Nope.
Ooh. Huh.
What?
Less syllables, man. Time conservation.
But it's pepperoni.
I guess, yeah, pepperoni's fine. I like sausage better.
What was it?
Yeah, but you're playing
Tim
the
said?
game.
Yeah,
you
but-
know
But
the most common pizza topping in
says
the world.
who? Says who?
Says everybody. Like it's a pepperoni pizza.
Do we need to go to
what
Google, Bob?
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh no.
But I mean, Tim,
Wait,
like
you don't hold on.
Guys,
You
we
don't
can't
think
do
pepperoni is the most common pizza topping of all time? I'm not saying your favorite or the best or whatever. I mean, it's like I like sausage too. I know you like sausage. You're a big sausage guy,
I love sausage.
but it's pepperoni.
What was his answer?
He didn't really. What did he say? He went pizza topping.
Yeah, like he started spazzing. It was weird.
Pepperoni cheese. Pepperoni cheese.
Cost him the game.
Yeah, it took like 5 seconds. Pepperoni is the most common pizza topping according to Google AI.
Duh.
Roughly
I love
64 to 67% of people is their top pick.
I'm a big sausage guy.
Sausage Bob ranks second as a rich and savory favorite.
I love sausage for one. I'm a big sausage guy. Nothing like a big
You know,
meal
I guess
box.
what I was thinking
Just
about,
right.
and I would say pepperoni next, but again, if you're playing the game,
I love
sausage is 2 syllables,
Mm-hmm.
pepperoni's 4.
Yeah, but aren't you trying to get the correct answer as quickly as possible?
Maybe.
You're gonna take a off chance on the less likely answer, just on the chance that it might be correct and get you to the next clue quicker. That is not good. You would never stand up against William the Conqueror.
I love sausage.
No chance. No chance. Not with that faulty reasoning.
I'm a big sausage
We got to make that happen this week. I want to see William and Bob go at it.
Great.
We gotta get this Champions League stuff done.
Somebody in the YouTube chat said it was Faison's job as soon as Cody drank his milkshake.
Yeah.
So
Lit a
Cody,
fire under him.
Cody preventing Faison Brandon from consuming that much sugar and bad calories actually won him the job. Cody won Faison Brandon the starting quarterback job.
I love sausage.
I think it had more to do with Faison spending most of the past 9 months in the film room.
Yeah, but I mean,
you could argue maybe him not drinking that milkshake might have
That's what I'm
helped.
saying.
Yeah.
I'm a big sausage guy.
Great.
865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on the show, 966-3435. If you want to chime in, it's Fan Run Radio. We're back with more right after this.
The Drive. East Tennessee Sports Authority. This is Fan Run Radio. Knoxville.
Citizens National Bank.
Are you getting penalized because you can't make it to your bank on time? No need for unnecessary roughness. It's time for a new game plan. Easily manage your accounts with Citizens National Bank's mobile banking app. Check your balance, deposit a check, and pay a bill all from your phone with CNB's mobile banking.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Is your crawl space damp, musty, or showing signs of mold? Call S&D Crawl Space and Insulation. From crawl space encapsulation and mold remediation to waterproofing, insulation, and dehumidifiers, S&D helps protect your home from moisture and poor air quality. Serving Knoxville and surrounding areas, call 865-602-0590. That's 865-602-0590. S&D Crawl Space and Insulation, protecting your home from the ground up.
Is your yard starting to look more wild than welcoming? Yeah, don't let your landscape be that house on the block. At ECR Total Landscapes, we make sure your outdoor space is something you're proud of. From de-weeding flower beds to leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more, completely customizable to your property's specific needs. We'll handle it all. Why spend your weekends sweating it out in the yard when you can just sit back and enjoy it? That's the ECR difference. And right now, new customers can get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you sign up for a full calendar year. That's right. Consistent, reliable service at a price that makes it easy to get started. No sweat, no hassle, just a better looking lawn week after week. Call ECR Total Landscapes today and mention promo code FANRUN to save 10% on your first month. Call 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess, but isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
was rough, Tim. One person said that's what happens when you live in Russia. Phil says, by the way, that maybe Kim Caldwell can sign the Ukrainian player now. You want some Ukrainian big woman action on the Lady Vols this year? Would that get you to buy the season tickets, Bob?
No.
Okay.
They were working out yesterday too, but I didn't partake.
Did it pop your head in there?
No.
I hear
They're going to ask you to buy tickets.
No, surprisingly, no.
Danny wasn't there to personally solicit.
Yeah. Ask for a tip. No.
I hear the language is much saltier on the women's side than the men's side these days.
I could see that. I could see that.
Of course, we all know nice guy Rick Barnes doesn't curse anymore.
Well, but I mean, I think Kim needs to probably amp it up a little. This is probably coaching for your job this year, I would say.
Okay, I know, unlike these two, that you can't go into specifics, but how intense is Coach?
Intense.
Bringing it?
Yes.
Can you tell us like who the whipping boy is? Like he's always got one guy that he's kind of singling out.
He didn't single anybody out.
No.
He seems like he, to me, be an equal opportunity blister.
Yeah.
What just early takeaways on Juke after first time seeing him in person?
As advertised.
Smooth.
Yeah.
All right.
God, I'm so excited for basketball.
Let's go, man.
We're going to be so good.
Fired up.
We're going to be so good.
Fired up.
Fired up, Chris.
Michael Moats says the Redskins are coming back. The uniforms are back, and the name will eventually return. I do think that that's the best thing they've done since the commie was just at least bringing the color scheme back, like the old uniforms.
It never really went away, did it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they kept the colors, but they were wearing like black and then like all white. And
This wasn't as good.
yeah.
What do they got this year? Anything?
The commies?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
It's your team, man. You tell me.
Not my team, buddy.
Jaden Daniels.
Steph Diggs.
I believe Bobby
Is that
Wagner
where he's
still-
at now?
He
Bobby
is.
Wagner?
The want of Brandon Ayuk. If you're familiar with that story.
Is he still there?
No, he's been begging to be there
He
for
wants to be
all
there.
of the offseason.
Is that where Debo went last year?
Yes. Yeah,
And then
Debo's
he's
there.
back with the Niners
Yep.
now.
They also have Scary Terry McLaurin, good player.
Where did Ayuk play college?
Arizona State.
Yep, he's a Sun Devil. Really
You had
good
a lot
player.
of nuts that played out there for the Devils, hadn't you?
A lot of good players play out there.
Desert
for the
does
Sun
a weird
Devils.
thing to
Mushroom
the human
Boy,
mind. Yeah.
Jake the Snake.
Great ball player.
Somebody on the chat says, Russell, are you disparaging the Facebook oracle that is Sean Sparks?
Who?
Is that the worst kind of online personality? Like, what's worse? The fan, like the troll fans that just spend all their time online trolling other fan bases or saying bad stuff to media people or coaches or whoever. And I assume they're at every fan base. But these randos in their mother's basement getting on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, whatever,
Regurgitating the Basilio blog.
and presenting themselves as an quote unquote insider.
Yeah, my sources say. And it's all they're doing is just aggregating everything else that's out there from people.
Yeah. They're taking stuff that's legitimately reported upon by people who attend the practice. And we don't do this. So whatever. But, the people who attend the practice and write it up and put it out there and actually report. And then you have these guys that, and I don't even know if that's that dude's legit name, but I know it
is.
It really pisses off the VQ guys. Sure, it pisses off the RTI guys as well.
Yeah, there's just a lot of that these days, man. There's
Thieving.
It is.
It's theft of intellectual property, but it's also just dishonest. I mean, I guess stealing is inherently dishonest, but and people fall for this stuff. Like people pay this guy. Like he's started a subscription service.
Yeah, that thing was behind a paywall.
And boomers on Facebook will pay this guy, give him his credit card, their credit card information, so that they can have access to his quote unquote breaking news. He's probably listening right now. Sean Sparks, you're a loser, dude. Get a life.
Yeah, the Facebook in itself. I mean, the people, they'll believe anything. Boomers on there, old people.
We haven't done a Facebook AI news segment lately. We might have to fire that up again.
I haven't seen as many.
Well, there's no sports going on.
Yeah, it was definitely peaking out during basketball season, late basketball season.
Who was the guy who grabbed the mic and sung the anthem after the game?
Jacoby Gillespie.
Spontaneously.
Yeah.
There wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Not one.
Supposedly Nate Ament going up to Keyshawn Hall after the Auburn game going, hey, man, you're a great player. You're a great baller.
Didn't Rick Barnes allegedly he was upset with there was a Rick Barnes one that was all the time.
Isn't Keyshawn Hall one of these guys that's trying to come back after he went pro?
St. John's.
So is Mark Mitchell going to get to play for Kentucky?
Supposedly it's still up for debate. I don't know, but
he get drafted?
I don't think so.
God, he would be on. Imagine Mark Mitchell playing for two teams that I hate more than any other.
Davey Burner 98 says RGW trolled so hard he became a real insider. So I mean, maybe there is a place. It's a good one. Like RGW, the evolution of Richard G. West. I remember when he first came on the scene, I looked at him. You can have your own opinion, obviously, but I looked at him as one of those guys that's like, oh man, that's lame. It's a lame shtick, dude. Man, what are you doing? You're a loser. But through the years, he's kind of grown on me. I find him amusing now. I find the fact that because he's not trying to profit off of it, it's a joke to him. Yeah, he's in there just having fun. He's just funning, just trying to see if he can dupe people.
I mean, it's as close as you're going to get to To me, it harkens back to the old prank phone callers in a way.
Yes,
he's
the new Jerky Boys.
Yeah, guys like him. That third year Letterman guy is hilarious. There's the guy who's a little league the little league coach who will throw kids off his team for being soft. You seen that guy?
Oh, third year Letterman.
There's another guy too that masquerades as a little league coach.
Rickety Bones says, y'all remember that Georgia guy who filmed in a basement and said Kirby was trying to have him taken out?
Oh yeah,
that guy was. Who was that guy?
Oh, he was nuts.
He was awesome.
He get into it with us.
He was like a Georgia fan version of Kyle Singler. Have you been following that?
Yeah,
who's Kyle Singler?
Former Dookie, played in the NBA for a while. And he's not of this world at this point, man. He's
not of this world.
He's a little.
He's posting videos of his paranoid, delusional ramblings.
Now he's like dragging Krzyzewski into the conversation. I mean, it's bad. Oh, my back.
Krzyzewski.
Who was that? I'm sure an alert listener will remind us of the old Georgia guy. That guy was great. What happened to him? He just went away, man. Up and vanished like a fart in the wind. Mm. Coming up, the top 5 at 5. Walker Smith will enlighten us with the latest and the greatest, and we prepare for round 4 of What You Talk About Champions League play. It is Jordan versus some random guy. The winner moves on to take on Jay on Friday, right here on Fan Run Radio. We will get to that and much, much more when we continue. It's The Drive, 105.7 FM, 1340 AM, online at fanrunradio.com, your free Fan Run app. Check out the podcast brought to you by Broadway Carpets. We're back with hour number 3 right after this.
The Drive. Fan Run Radio. From early mornings with Talk Sports to the drive home in the afternoons. We've got you covered every day with local conversations with real Tennessee fans. From football Saturdays in Neyland to Rocket weeknights in the Tommy Bowl, Fan Run Radio is your home for Vols talk, SEC coverage, breaking news, and the biggest opinions in Big Orange country. Fan Run Radio. Your team, your town, your voice.
One homestand remaining to see your Knoxville Smokies in action. That's it. Next week, your Smokies are home against the Chattanooga Lookouts, and we're closing out the season with amazing promotions every night. Taco Tuesday and All-You-Can-Eat Wednesday, less than $20 for tons of food and game tickets. Nice. Our final Thirsty Thursday, final fireworks show, and we end the season with our fan appreciation game. Get your tickets now at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Knoxville Smokies.
September 10th isn't just a sale, it's an experience. Join us as Liquor Vault celebrates its first anniversary with the biggest savings event of the year. Experience rare bourbon drops, surprising barrel releases, and complimentary tastings all day. For the wine enthusiasts, you can check out Jason Drotar's Wine Passport Experience. Cigars, they've got them too. Enjoy hourly giveaways, exclusive one-day only anniversary pricing, and surprises throughout the day. Find a Vault Golden ticket and receive exclusive access to Liquor Vault's highly anticipated end-of-year rare bourbon allocation. People will be talking about this event for months. The only question is, will you be there? The Vault Experience, September 10th, only at Liquor Vault's anniversary party. Located at 2901 Tazewell Pike. Check out their specials and sign up to get discounts at liquorvault.com.
Matlock Tire, East Tennessee's #1 tire service and auto repair shop since 1953. Matlock means auto service you can trust. At Matlock, they don't just do tires, they also do oil changes, brake repair, wheel alignments, and more. Visit one of their 5 locations in Farragut, Maryville, Lenore City, Athens, and Hardin Valley. You can schedule your service online today at MatlockTireService.com. Modern convenience, hometown service, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Heads up, Tennessee. Distracted driving is a growing problem across the country and the volunteer state.
I'm Julie Mix-McPeak, Tennessee Commissioner of Commerce and Insurance and the State Fire Marshal. As a mom and Tennessean, I'm concerned about distracted driving. Distracted driving causes injuries, raises our insurance rates, and costs lives.
Distracted driving is anything that diverts a driver's attention away from the road. Drivers should always remember these tips before getting behind the wheel. Start sober. Never get behind the wheel of a vehicle while impaired. When you're driving, focus on the road, not your phone. No texting, no social media, just drive. Parents, be a good example to your children. Put your phone away. Obey speed limits and keep your eyes on the road.
When it comes to distracted driving, I'm asking you to put it in park, Tennessee.
To learn more information, visit tn.gov/commerce. Brought to you by the Tennessee Department of Commerce and Insurance in cooperation with the Tennessee Association of Broadcasters and this station.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Quitting time on your Wednesday, 5 o'clock here on Fan Run Radio. I'm Russell Smith. Thanks for tuning in to our show. For those of you just joining the festivities this afternoon, we have a treat for you. Walker Smith, no relation, is in with a look at today's sports headlines. Walker, what you got?
At number 1, SEC schools that bring back NFL, NBA, or WNBA players to their programs will face steep discipline under a new policy unanimously approved by the conference's 16 members. The penalties include a half-season suspension for a coach, a fine that matches 50% of the sport's annual budget, and revocation of leagues' voting rights. SEC's chancellors and presidents voted 15-0 to confirm the penalties, with LSU abstaining from the vote. The vote to approve the new policy banning pro athletes from returning to the SEC was approved 16-0 yesterday.
So you guys think Lane's not going to push this?
Not too hard. Maybe he'll poke the bear a little bit, but I think he'll
push it. How? They're going to file new lawsuits to try and join the SEC. I mean, there's a reason that Sorsby and Texas Tech immediately backed off.
So you think the things we saw, the Thamels of the world saying, these lawyers are saying it's unconstitutional, it's whatever, it's against the TRO. You think that's just posturing and they're not going to go through with it?
No, I don't think so. Not from what I've seen from guys like Tom Mars and other real lawyers that have commented on it.
Yeah, I think if it ends up becoming an LSU versus college football type of deal, similar to the way it was at Texas Tech versus college football kind of deal, I think eventually LSU will feel the pressure and back off a little bit. Similar to the way they did Texas Tech got rid of Sorsby after they saw the amount of backlash they got for that. At number 2, the Maxwell Football Club announced that Tennessee freshman quarterback Faison Brandon was named to its preseason watch list for the 9th Sean Alexander Freshman of the Year award, presented annually to the best freshman player in college football. Faison is one of 37 FBS players selected to the award watch list.
Cool. I saw where Adam Sparks noticed that Deshaun Bishop was not listed as one of the.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah,
but he is listed on the odd. Like you can bet on him to win it.
He's got the 12th best betting odds right now to win.
So he's not on their 30 preseason.
Yeah. So I guess that list is up for you can change it. That's just the preseason list. Once the season starts, maybe he can get some love.
Hopefully he will.
At number 3, NFL owners voted unanimously to approve the $9.612 billion sale of the Seattle Seahawks from the Paul Allen's estate to a group led by the San Francisco 49ers limited partner Vinod Khosla. The team won't officially change hands until the transaction closes, which could happen before the Seahawks open the season on September 19th against the Patriots. The $9.6 billion purchase price is the highest ever for an NFL team, topping the $6 billion sale of the Washington Commanders back in 2023.
Say, Vinod Khosla, the guy's name?
That's not how you say
Khosla? Vinod Khosla? Khosla.
Paul Allen had owned them for 20 years.
Yep.
Plus, right?
It's almost 30 years that he had owned them. And wins a Super Bowl and sells them for $9 billion. Pretty good year.
Well, he's dead, right?
Yeah.
His estate, I mean.
Sister.
Yeah.
That would be so cool to own an NFL team.
It's the Warriors?
I don't know. I'm not sure. And at number 4, let's take a look at the MLB games going on right now and later. Earlier, the Rays beat the Tigers 3-0. Later today, we will see the Braves take on the Dodgers in the second game of a series between Bob and Russell. Right now, the Reds and Giants are tied 2-2 at the end of the 4th. The Cubs and Diamondbacks are tied in the 6th, 0-0. The Angels are beating the Guardians 3-0 in the 3rd. The Phillies are crushing the Mariners 6-0, and the Pirates are down 1-0 to the Padres in the 4th.
Luzardo got a no-hitter through 3.
Knock on wood.
I don't want to see the Phillies win. Hell with the Phillies. What they crash and burn.
What inning is it? Do you start to not talk about a no-hitter if it's going on?
Good question.
Or a perfect game.
I think you take
6
note and I think you kind of make a mental note 4th or 5th, and then I think it starts to get real in the 6th.
Yeah, I think after 6 complete,
you don't talk about it.
No,
you don't mention it.
I'm saying that's when I start to pay attention to it.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you can joke he's got a no hitter through 2, no hitter through 3. At what point are you like, I don't want to jinx this, I can't save no-hitter or perfect game?
I never say that.
Yeah, I don't believe in that stuff.
You don't believe in that at all?
If I'm watching, like there have been a couple of times, there was one time earlier this season I was watching a game and it was a no-hitter in the ninth. And I almost texted you guys, but then I thought.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I didn't, and it ended up getting broken up anyway.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean, which goes to show that me talking or acknowledging that a no-hitter is happening has no impact on whether or not said no-hitter is actually completed.
Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in not believing in an announcer's jinx? Why not blame the announcers for a missed kick or something like that down the line? And at number 5, a 23-year-old man faces up to 8 years in prison after allegedly using enormous food orders, including one for 300 pizzas, to harass people. Polish police arrested the man following an investigation into unpaid cash-on-delivery orders placed using other people's personal information. One order was worth more than $10,000, while another requested 300 pizzas from a single restaurant. However, investigators say the alleged harassment went far beyond simply sending people unwanted food, with some orders containing personal info and threats directed at their recipients. Officers eventually arrested the 23-year-old at his home and seized electronic devices and data storage that investigators believe could be connected to the orders. The suspect has been placed in pretrial detention for 2 months while the investigation continues.
So did they actually make 300 pizzas and deliver them?
I don't know. It didn't say.
Because my first job was Papa John's back in the day, circa 1998. That was a good year. And I tell you, 300 order for 300 pizzas came in. There'd be some like confirmation that this is an actual live order happening. That's a lot of pizzas. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean,
and like, how do you even? That's like multiple cars to transport them in.
How do you spend $10,000 on a to-go order?
Order 300 pizzas.
Is that even worth $10,000?
How many pizzas, Bear?
I ate over 60.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
I don't know, man. I always heard of that. I've never done that. People say, "Oh, we order fake pizza order or whatever." Can't get away with anything anymore, man. That's the thing.
Caller ID ruined a lot of stuff for us.
But the flock cameras, everything, man. We were talking with some friends over the weekend, a little get together, and we were talking about just like stupid acts of teenage vandalism, that kids do. Bob and Walker probably didn't do any of this stuff, but like, there's a reason the band was called Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. And like
Flamin' Bagadoo.
I never did that either. My kids were around, and friends' kids were around, and I was telling them, I was like, look, y'all probably shouldn't do any of this stuff you're hearing about, because A, it's bad and you can get in trouble, and you shouldn't, mess with anybody's property or anything like that. But B, like, we could raise hell in Knoxville and get away with it because there's nobody watching you. There's no cameras on the street corner. There's no cameras watching the license plates as they go by. There's no facial ID recognition software or satellites beaming down everywhere. We could go out, and if there wasn't a cop around to see it, there wasn't anything to be done about it.
Even if there was, sometimes get away.
Again, I'm not going to advocate for running from the police. You will get caught. You will go to jail. To quote one of the PSAs that used to air on local radio airwaves. But nevertheless, yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's a good thing that like kids can't go and like whatever, like hit mailboxes with baseball bats or something. Not again, something I never did, but like if you did, you'd probably get caught because it's going to get caught on a Ring camera or something else.
People still do some, like there was I just saw a video about it. This guy was like last winter, he kept running over people's snowmen. was like up in northern state.
Okay, I kind of admire that.
Yeah,
You really like snowmen.
That was really good until
kids cry.
a very industrious and diabolical dad built a 10-foot tall snowman
with a big metal rod in it.
No, it was a gigantic, like massive oak tree stump in the middle of it that you couldn't see.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the guy totaled his
tore out his
totaled like
and then you got
$90,000 truck.
You're sitting there next to your totaled ass truck, and the people come out, they hear it, they come out and see it, and you just got to sit there.
That and then the cops.
I guess you
get
could
there,
run,
and then because you leave your.
I mean, you get caught anyway, but at least it spares you the embarrassment of having to be like, yeah, I'm the guy.
Not only that, but if I'm that guy's insurance company, how do you explain that? I mean, they just deny the claim, and you're on the hook for a $100,000 truck. Can you believe people pay that much for pickup trucks?
Family
GBO Kyle Beach says for 300 pizzas, you're looking around $5,000 to $6,000. Gecko Master 25 says he's a vote for tipping porta potties.
Never did that.
You ever go cow tipping?
No, because I'd been around enough farms when I was a kid to have a healthy respect for.
Bob, you were up there tipping cows up there in Indiana with the rest of the spark plugs, weren't you? About all you guys had to do on a Friday night.
You in cow tip?
No, I know people that did, but I didn't.
I just thought it was, number one, I've always been an animal. I thought it was mean. And number two, I had a friend of mine in grade school, Polk. He got kicked by it was either a cow or a mule. Or
it's a real great bear. So did you have any other kind of like
such an ass.
just wild,
just a jerk.
Just not every thought deserves verbalization.
I mean,
did you ever have any random acts of reckless violence or vandalism you want to fess to? I mean, the statute of limitations to run out on this, Bob. I'm sure it'll be fine. Unless you did it like last week. You and Barnes out for a night and
egging houses over in the neighborhood.
Knoxville.
Bob, run.
No, I was super young and super stupid. We broke, a buddy of mine, we broke windows at a church.
Whoa.
Yeah. My dad did something like that.
And then lo and behold, we're in a small town. Speedway was not that big. Lo and behold, like 4 days later, there's a knock at the door.
Busted for
it's the police. And
there's something tempting about a big window. You got a big rock, a big window, and you're like
at a church.
You're like a 7 or 8 year old boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was stupid.
Sure.
Yeah, I wasn't that young. I was like 5th, 6th grade, something like that.
You're a feral young man, red-blooded American male, looking to sow your wild oats.
May or may not have lifted the communion wine when we were decorating the cathedral.
See, I mean, it could be much worse.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you ever did, Russ?
Worst thing I ever did? Worst prank? I don't know. Nothing terrible. Nothing too illegal.
Mine was probably the flaming bag of poo.
Yeah, it's not bad. Standard all-American boy hijinks. But you can't do that anymore. Like how you go up to, I mean, imagine like how embarrassed you would be. Yeah, a Ring camera just totally catches you. Like you're sitting there, you're trying to light that bag of dew. And all of a sudden, what do you think you're doing?
Run! Go! Psst.
Yeah, man. I guess that's for the best.
Yeah.
Everything's
no prank calls.
Big Brother's
prank calls
watching
are incredible. I was a prank call king.
What do kids do to sow their wild oats now in the police state? Something to ponder.
We're just not as much of a menace, I'd say.
You never did anything? And I mean, you be careful now, Walker. I mean, it's like 10 years ago for you.
Yeah. Flip people's chessboards over.
Not really. No.
Walk up into somebody, you never TP'd a house,
nope.
Tree or anything like that?
Nope.
Yard jobs was a big deal with our
yard jobs.
I didn't do them, but yeah.
Like donuts in a yard or something?
Driving your car through somebody's yard.
I didn't do that.
That would piss me off.
Damage.
If somebody did that to my yard, I'd be so mad.
It caused a lot of damage.
There's just not that much stuff. It just doesn't happen that much anymore for kids our age. Again, ring cameras.
What's wrong with
all
this
that
generation?
Stuff. You want us to be TPing and tormenting neighborhoods still?
Balls Deep says, great stuff. Spray insulation in car door locks.
This stuff is awful.
That's not good. You're gonna get caught for that.
Like Vaseline somebody's windows. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. You know how hard it is to get that stuff off.
Commissioner Bockwinkel says, damn, Bob, I'm not down for religious center vandalism. That might get you a hate crime now. Going to have to rethink this whole Baskerville YouTube cult thing. Yeah, I would have kept that to myself, Bob.
I was like 11 years old, man. It's not like this was something we did last week.
What was your punishment?
Had to get the belt. You get wore out.
Yeah, I mean, we had to pay some damages.
It's just well, your parents.
Yeah.
You were with your buddies, right?
Yeah.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Like the most moronic. I was just talking to one of my friends when I was up for Indy at the race. I was at his sister's house, just talking.
One of your co-conspirators.
Yeah, we were like, man, what were we thinking, man?
Do you do that? Like whenever I get together with my old high school buddies, we have like a cookout every summer or something. Get together, and it always just we'll hang out for like an hour or so, but it always just reverts to. Hey, remember when?
Oh, yeah.
Remember when we did the thing? Like all that stuff. It was the same stories every year.
Yeah.
For hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's fun. Oh, man. Good stuff.
Still bowling balls.
Stole bowling balls?
From Western Plaza. I don't know. They were good to have around.
They were good to have around.
All this stuff just sounds so stupid to me.
You're not wrong.
Like so dumb. Like it
as
just
well
sounds
it should.
Like it doesn't sound fun to do at all.
Shoes.
What did you do with? What are you going to do with bowling shoes?
You wear them.
You wear them?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. Around.
This goes back into the used shoes thing we've talked about. Why would you do that? Why would you?
I don't know. We were young and dumb. I mean, it was a challenge to see if we could actually get out of the Western Plaza bowling alley with bowling balls.
I mean, so anyway.
They complain about my generation. Here we are.
Justin says, where do you live, Russ? No reason whatsoever. See, this is another thing I don't like.
Everybody being able to find out where everybody lives.
Yeah, I tell you where I live. The house with lots of firearms in it. Obstacles in the yard.
With
spikes.
A great big backyard you can pee.
A dog that'll rip your throat out, Justin. Yeah. And don't go in the backyard because,
Especially like right in front of where you'd walk into the yard. You don't want to be there.
Y'all ready to do this thing?
Yeah.
What you talk about? Champions League Round 4. Rando and Jordan go at it for eternal glory when we continue next right here on The Drive.
The Drive. From Rocky Top to the rest of the SEC and beyond, this is Big Orange Country's sports radio superstation, Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Ball fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you. Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Citizens National Bank.
We believe a good game plan is essential for success. With a CNB Plus Perks checking account, you'll save money with cell phone protection, roadside assistance, identity theft protection, and more. Banking at CNB has its perks. Find out more at cnbtn.com.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Fall just feels different. Cool mornings, fires burning, football on Saturdays, a late afternoon round with the guys, and weekends spent with family. These are more than moments. They're the traditions we look forward to all year. Wherever fall takes you, Inward Half is made to go with you, combining comfort, performance, and timeless style for the moments that matter most. Inward Half. Performance you feel, tradition you carry.
Malachi?
No.
G-Ball 423 says, wait, you have to turn in your shoes to get the bowling shoes. So did you just abandon your actual shoes?
Yeah. It's so dumb.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that passed through all of us. With that, nobody caught that.
Well, that doesn't happen. Don't think I've had to do it. I've always gone bowling at Strike and Spare here in town, and they don't ask you to turn in your shoes.
Really?
No.
You're making that up. You did
I'm
not
not.
just steal. No, I'm talking Bear. You didn't steal bowling shoes.
Straight up. Yeah, I had a pair of bowling shoes.
So you just left your sneakers at the bowling alley?
They were like McCruddy, like lawn mowing tennis shoes.
How old were you?
Like 14 or 15. I didn't say I was intelligent. I was in middle school.
What did your parents say? Where are your shoes?
Hey, man, anytime that I wasn't, that was way down on the list of things I was getting in trouble for.
Commissioner says this is incredible build-up to the championship round. Absolutely.
It's the final quarterfinal today.
Another person says, I appreciate the honesty, Bob. Sign of a true leader. We broke into the school, and my dad said, quote, you don't like going there until it's closed.
That's a good one.
Good point. Breaking into the school. Yeah, I don't get the appeal of that one.
We never knew who did it. Somebody from our high school stole one of the, down here at Goonie Golf, like the hippo thing out near the Kingston Pike.
Yeah, Sir Goonies.
Yeah, somebody somehow got that.
See, that's another one. Like today, I'm sure they've got cameras all over that facility.
Yeah.
Do we have our guys?
We do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play What You Talk About on the drive.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game. What you talking about?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Rando versus Jordan. The winner gets Jay. Friday, right here on Fan Run Radio. The winner of that moves on to the championship, which will be held Tuesday, right here on the drive. Game week next week, baby. Very exciting. Let's get Rando in here. Rando, welcome in, my friend. You have stormed into Champions League, and today you have a chance to claim perhaps your destiny. No pressure, though.
I have not advanced past this round. I am locked and rocked and ready to go.
All right, you know the rules. You're up first. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. This is the Baltimore Orioles Stadium.
Camden Yards.
This is the former governor of California, was a movie star, bodybuilder.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, this
Ronald
is where
Reagan.
Alabama plays.
Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Yes,
Tuscaloosa.
this is the WNBA player who got in jail in Russia.
Brittany Griner.
Yes, this is a Tom Cruise movie about fighter jets.
Top Gun.
Yes, this is where Greg Schiano coaches.
Rutgers.
This is LSU's coach we've been talking about today.
Lane Kiffin.
Yes, this is the fast food sandwich shop.
Pass.
This is the tournament played at Augusta National.
The Masters.
Yes, this is the former head coach of the Colts and the Bucks, won a Super Bowl with the Colts.
Tony Dungy.
Yes, this is a great shortstop who played third base for the Yankees.
Alex Rodriguez.
Yes, this is a candy bar with chocolate nuts.
Pass.
This is the former head coach at Florida State and Texas A&M.
Jimbo Fisher.
Yes, this is a gambling town in New Jersey.
Las Vegas.
I was looking at Atlantic City. Yeah. Was that one? We passed on Subway.
Oof, that was a
fast food sandwich shop.
There's like 12 of them.
Yeah, and we passed on Snickers.
Yeah.
Chocolate nuts. I would have guessed Snickers first because that is one of my favorite candy bars. However,
how many did you get?
11.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Jay won with 10 yesterday, Rando.
We'll see what we got. The pressure's on him. That's why I want to go first.
Hang right there. It's like winning the toss in overtime. You want to go first? No, you want to go second, so you know what you get.
Yep.
Yeah.
Teach their own.
What was the one you said? Did you say New York Yankees shortstop?
I said
third baseman.
He was a
Third
shortstop who played third base for the Yankees.
Got it.
A-Rod.
I thought you just said
A
shortstop.
bomb for A-Rod.
I thought it was.
All I heard was shortstop, and I was like, you really thought of Alex Rodriguez before Derek Jeter? Well, you might have. I might not have heard you say third base.
A-Rod is such a good shortstop, man. He should never have gone to the Yankees.
Derek Jeter, bad defender.
Yeah, he's a much better shortstop than Jeter.
Much better.
Jordan desperately wants us to stop talking about this so that he can play the game. Hello, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, the nerves and butterflies in my stomach are killing me. I'd like to get those out of there and just get this over
He's like, no, you guys go ahead. Chit-chat. I'm fine. All right, Jordan.
No, let's do this.
11 will tie. 12 will win and put you in the semifinals. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. This is Caitlin Clark's league.
WNBA.
Yes, this is the owner of the WWE.
Vince McMahon.
Yes, this is the soccer tournament held every 4 years.
World Cup.
This is Kansas City's baseball team.
Orioles.
This is the head coach of the Rams.
Sean McVay.
Yes, this is the president during Watergate.
Richard Nixon.
Yes, this is basketball's all-time leading scorer for the Lakers and the Bucks. Lou Alcindor.
Pass.
This is the country where the pyramids are, the Nile.
Egypt.
Yes, this is a pitcher for the Braves, won a bunch of Cy Youngs in the 90s.
Greg Maddux.
Yes, this is the singer of On the Road Again.
Willie Nelson.
Yes, this is a Russian alcoholic beverage.
Vodka.
Yes, this is the quarterback of the Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
Yes, this is baseball's all-time hits leader.
Pete Rose.
Yes, this is a Christmas carol, dashing through the snow.
Jingle bells.
Didn't get it, didn't need it.
Nope.
Whoa.
I counted 12.
Oh, Jordan.
12.
What a performance. Even with a pass. What did he pass on?
Something really.
You said
Egypt?
You
No.
say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Did you say who is not the all-time NBA scoring leader?
I said he's the all-time. I said he's basketball all-time leading scoring leader.
Yeah. Not true anymore.
Yeah, I was thrown off.
Oh, my bad. Is it LeBron?
It is.
That's all right.
I said the Lakers and the Bucks.
You did say Lakers Bucks.
The Lakers would have been confusing.
I would have got it.
And then you said Lou Alcindor.
Yeah, I did say Lou Alcindor.
Yeah.
All right, so didn't need it.
Yeah, who said Lou Alcindor? Oh, you were right saying his real name. I got you.
Yeah. Hey, man, congratulations, Jordan. That was very exciting. Rando, we're sorry, man. We got to let you go. Better luck next year.
Down goes Rando.
Blocked at the quarterfinals again.
The 2 passes, man. That's tough.
What did he pass on?
Subway.
Ooh.
I
know there's a lot of sandwich shops, Rando, but
I'm guessing Subway first.
Where do you start? Jordan, you take on Jay on Friday. The winner of that, and tomorrow it's
Scott versus Nick.
So we have 4 worthy freaking competitors going down to the wire here, ladies and gentlemen. How does it feel, Jordan?
Feels good, buddy. The butterflies are starting to float away a little bit. Now it's just excitement. I know it's an uphill climb. Jay is a worthy competitor, but I am the master of the minute, and I'm going to prove I'm the rest of the nicknames I told you all also.
All right.
Master of the minute.
I like the enthusiasm.
I like the confidence for
Swag.
sure. Yep. All right.
Yeah, it's fun. It makes it more fun. I'm not really that confident.
Don't walk it back.
No.
Don't walk it back.
Say it with
Tell
your
Jay what you're
chest.
going to do to him.
Well, you like to be confident, but you also don't want to be humbled on public radio.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
It happens every time I debate Russ.
We do it every day.
You're going down, Jay. You are going down.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Jordan, thanks, man. We'll be in touch.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
Harry, how happy he is. The sound of satisfaction in his voice.
It's more relief than anything, I feel like.
Sound of accomplishment.
Yep.
He's buzzing right now.
Yes.
Joshy Boy's protesting.
What is he protesting?
He's saying TKO officially owns WWE.
That's true. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what he says. It matters if they get it right.
That's all that matters.
Like the
answer's in front of Russ.
Exactly. You got the answer right. Just because the clue wasn't entirely correct, the answer was right, and therefore he gets it.
Pipe down, Joshy Boy.
Pipe and smoke it, Joshy Boy.
By the way, for anyone who was wondering, the winning scores of the quarterfinals, Nick with 14, Scott with 13, Jordan with 12, and Jay with 10, if you want to see any favorites going into the semifinals. It's kind of is the semifinal between Scott and Nick the actual championship, some are saying?
Ooh.
Could be. That's a tough matchup right there.
Maybe we should reseed them.
Ooh.
Well, you are doing, it's interesting. You're doing kind of like one.
We've already got a bracket, yeah.
1 versus 3, 2 versus 4, where
I think I would say that Jay with the 10 is probably the heavy underdog here.
I'd say so.
But I think the other 3 are very equal. Like that guy, Jordan, just now, like that was
calm,
impressive.
cool, collected.
he's master of the minute. What do you expect?
That's great.
Guesser of the unguessable.
That's, I mean,
Master of the minute.
crazy Lone Star Tim. I mean, you can't be as anxious as that guy is and win this.
Nick
thing.
is now demanding a reseed.
Sorry, Nick. Listen, you're a contestant. You don't make the rules. Yeah, you won last year. That doesn't give you authority to change how the game is played.
With college football playoffs out here saying we already have a bracket. Why should we reseed?
Exactly. When you get to the Final Four in college basketball, do you reseed once you get to? I mean, like, how mad would you be if you thought that you were going to be playing a 3 seed and then they say, no, actually, you're playing a 1? This is how we do this. This is American sports. We have a bracket. It's a playoff system.
There's a lot of outrage. Joshy Boy called you a clown, Russ.
Joshy Boy, if I wanted your opinion, I'd scrape it off my zipper.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Stay with us. The shocking conclusion of the drive coming up. Speak now, forever hold your peace. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on board. I'm sorry, Joshy Boy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I felt a little attacked, felt a little threatened,
I'm sorry.
and I wasn't going to stand for it.
I'm sorry.
You want to get in the YouTube chat with the rest of the Baskervillians?
I'm sorry.
You're going to have to take the slings and arrows. It's a rough room in there. Quick timeout. The Drive, Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive, the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
Is your car ready for the road ahead? At Matlock Tire and Auto Service, they've got everything you need to keep you and your family safe on the road. Whether you need new tires, a quick oil change, or expert repairs, Matlock is your one-stop shop that keeps you moving safely. Matlock's certified technicians offer top-notch service for brakes, alignments, batteries, and more. Plus, they carry all the top tire brands, and they're the home of the world-famous Price Match Guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad, and they'll match the exact same tire for the exact same price. That's how Matlock Tire goes the extra mile for you. Convenient, reliable, affordable. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. Visit any of their 5 area locations in East Tennessee, in Farragut, Lenoir City, Maryville, Athens, and Hardin Valley. Find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment online today at matlocktireservice.com.
Is your smile ready for the spotlight? Hi, I'm Dr. Jacob Wilco, and at Knoxville Smiles, we make every visit a reason to smile. From routine cleanings to dazzling cosmetic treatments, our experienced team uses the latest technology to keep your teeth healthy and your smile bright. With a warm, welcoming atmosphere and personalized care, we're here to make sure you leave feeling your best. Don't wait. Your perfect smile is just a call away. Book your appointment today at 865-539-1776 or online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Is your crawl space damp, musty, or showing signs of mold? Call S&D Crawl Space and Insulation. From crawl space encapsulation and mold remediation to waterproofing, insulation, and dehumidifiers, S&D helps protect your home from moisture and poor air quality. Serving Knoxville and surrounding areas, call 865-602-0590. That's 865-602-0590. S&D Crawl Space and Insulation, protecting your home from the ground up.
Is your yard starting to look more wild than welcoming? Yeah, don't let your landscape be that house on the block. At ECR Total Landscapes, we make sure your outdoor space is something you're proud of. From de-weeding flower beds to leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more, completely customizable to your property's specific needs. We'll handle it all. Why spend your weekends sweating it out in the yard when you can just sit back and enjoy it? That's the ECR difference. And right now, new customers can get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you sign up for a full calendar year. That's right. Consistent, reliable service at a price that makes it easy to get started. No sweat, no hassle, just a better looking lawn week after week. Call ECR Total Landscapes today and mention promo code FANRUN to save 10% on your first month. Call 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Macaulay Culkin's birthday.
Is it really? How old is he now?
46.
Wow. He's same age as you?
Yeah. They were in Home Alone 2 together. It's got to be very sad.
Yeah, they were.
For Mr. Culkin. You like 2 better than 1?
2 is in New York, right?
Yes. It's the rare movie. I mean, we're in Godfather territory where the sequel stands up to the original.
I like them both. Who's the actor that plays Marv?
Daniel Stern.
Daniel Stern.
Absolutely.
Bob's buddy.
You know Daniel?
Yeah, we've been over this on the show.
He used
his office.
I
out in LA.
absolutely love Daniel Stern.
He's a good guy. He's a nice
He's
guy.
an incredible thespian.
Turns out Marv was just a character.
The way he screams, I wish I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
He's the voice of Kevin in Wonder Years, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
the narrator.
Yeah.
He was also in that movie Celtic Pride where he and Damon Wayans kidnap. Or no, he
was in
somebody
a baseball movie.
Was it him and No, it wasn't him and Pesci. It was him and somebody else kidnapped Damon Wayans. He played for the Jazz.
What baseball movie where he played that? He played like the assistant coach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where the cut. That's Henry Rowengartner, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Played.
He was great in that.
Yeah.
Had like 2 pouches
Yeah.
of Red Man in his mouth.
He's funny. He's a funny guy.
Nice
Still
guy
alive?
in real life, huh?
Mm-hmm. Very nice guy.
Isn't he a painter too? I think that's his deal. He's a good painter. Might be making that up. I don't know. We have Rando back. Does he have a protest to lodge?
I don't know.
Or he just wants to talk about sports?
Maybe he wants to talk about sports.
All right.
Wouldn't that be something?
I'm just easy now. By the way, the Georgia guy, the Georgia fake insider,
Yeah.
Ray UGA.
That's it.
I've heard of this guy.
Wonder if you can still find his videos. Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. He was everywhere for a year or two. I feel like that was the tail end of the Butch Jones era, just when they were getting good.
Yeah.
Like 2017, 2018. Remember, he would do videos like out in the woods or
Jake
something.
Frommier.
Yeah, he would be out in the woods, talk about, I've got super secret information. Kirby gave this to me directly. I'm not supposed to be sharing anybody, but here goes. Basically the opposite of what Bob did with his basketball practice access today on the show, where he wouldn't tell us squat. Thanks a lot, Bob.
Got responsibilities.
Any good walk-ons this year?
I don't really.
You didn't spend a whole lot of time sizing them up.
I don't even know who the walk-ons are.
He hasn't tweeted since September of 24.
APB out for Ray UGA. Hope he's well.
Hope so.
865-966-3435. Your phone number if you want to get on the show, 966-3435. Let's talk to some random guy. Good afternoon, Rando.
Russell, good afternoon.
Yes.
No, there is no protest. I will tip the hat to Jordan. Well played. I did want to go first, and I probably should have just started throwing out restaurants and candy bars. That's usually, if you don't know. I knew when I said pass the second time it was going to bite me. You cannot pass twice.
You see, Tim, Lone Star Tim, I hope you're listening. This is how a man handles defeat. He doesn't start making excuses, and worse, making up things that didn't happen as excuses and demanding a recount or a replay or a rechallenge or whatever. He says, you know what? Congrats to the victor. I wasn't good enough today. And I know that hurts. I know that hurts to do, Rando, but you manned up.
Not fun. The trivia answer there for a bonus point is Dan Aykroyd. It's Daniel Stern and Dan Aykroyd kidnapped Damon Wayans.
Thank you.
Celtic Pride. Yes.
Horrible movie.
On to sports, though. Since I'm no longer a Champions League competitor, I can get back to the business at hand. As we look at this SEC ruling, is that in any way going to impact the possibility of Reese Chapman returning?
Yeah. I mean, he was going to announce he was going to announce that he was coming back to play. And then the first ruling dropped saying no. And I believe he said that in his interviews. It's like he's coming back to be a student assistant at least. And he intends on pursuing a legal case to play. So
gotcha.
He could play, but it's up in the air.
And with all of this that's coming down, is LSU going to be able to field a men's basketball team since like literally the entire team are G Leaguers?
We were talking about that off the air, Bob. They've got 4 guys committed, and then they've got 13 international players and transfers committed. They've got 4 guys signed, and then they've got 13 others committed. But a lot of those are up in the air because a bunch of those are professionals.
But they're EuroLeague and they're not identified.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they're gonna pursue. They're not identified in that policy drop from the SEC. They talked about NBA, WNBA, and G League.
We got a couple of pieces of breaking news relating to it. As of right now, Jalen Washington is ineligible.
Yeah, I saw what you sent or somebody sent.
And then apparently Bryson Warren, who's trying to play at Texas A&M, and he filed a lawsuit this morning. And the judge, apparently, who's apparently walking a pretty big ethical line, there's a line in his ruling where basically says, including any member conferences such as the Southeastern Conference, I guess to try and get around the SEC's rule from yesterday.
Is you saying Jalen Washington, is anybody reporting that specifically?
Josh Ward.
Okay.
Reported it, that he is currently ineligible.
Yeah. Like I said, man, if that's the rule across the board and none of these LSU or Texas guys are, and like, to me, that makes the most sense. Even though it would hurt us, man, because Jalen Washington and Reese Chapman will hope, those, we talk about football, but basketball and baseball teams are fighting for a championship this year, right? And those are impactful. Yeah, those are impactful players that could help. So we need them. But I do feel more than a little hypocritical chastising LSU for all this and other schools, and then saying, yeah, but we'll take our guys.
So I'm on the way out, to the rest of the 4 that are surviving and moving on, guys, good luck the rest of the way. It only gets harder from here. And rest in peace to Frankenfurter and the Queen of Tennessee. Dolly and Tim, big part of my youth, big part of my life growing up. And, rest in peace to them. World's a little dimmer without the 2 of them in it. So talk to you guys soon. It's we're a scant 10 days away from voluntary reaction. I gotta get my game back in shape. I gotta knock the rust off, and let's get ready to go, guys. Talk to y'all soon.
Yep.
We'll see you.
10 days, 3:30 kickoff, so we'll be on around 7 that night. Voluntary reaction presented by North Knox Siding and Windows this fall. Very, very exciting. 865-966-3435, your number to get on board, 966-3435. At what point do these football teams have to know? I mean, because obviously the basketball thing could go on for weeks, for months potentially. Baseball too.
Mm-hmm.
Football starts this weekend for some teams, next weekend for others. I'm guessing Lane Kiffin will take a player whenever. If he can pull a player off the wire in November right before they play us, he'll do that if given the opportunity. I think some other teams are probably like, hey, man, like we're not going to bring a guy in the middle of the season. You're either here for the start of the season or you're not.
I guess. God, man, just every day right now, there's some new wrinkle.
Every day. I mean, it's every hour.
Yeah. I mean,
whiplash here, man. Let's get Jordan in here next. Is this the same Jordan too?
What the hell is going on?
So they're both calling back?
Yeah. They all get a phone call.
I guess so. That was the rule, wasn't it? It just seems like we're replaying this hour. Jordan, what do you got?
Not much, guys. I won't keep you long. I did just want to let Rando know that if he would have gone second, he probably would have won. Not to rub salt in the wounds, but I was stumped on the sandwich and the candy bar also. But it was a good game. Hats off to him on good competition. I don't know why I wanted to share this too, but in Home Alone 2, Tim Curry's part, I don't know why, but one line that always cracked me up that I always loved is when he catches Kevin when he comes back and he's like, "What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card." Just the way he said that always cracked me up.
Love it.
It was a great line. But I'll hop off here, let somebody else get on before y'all are done. I hope y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all Friday.
Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate the phone call.
It's good sportsmanship right there.
It was.
What it's all about.
Well, I think he's right. I think you do want to play second. It's like in overtime. You want to go second so you can know what you have to do.
Yeah.
Right? And I think you want to know what score you have to make, but I think there's also an advantage to listening to the other person play and just kind of get in the rhythm of what you're talking about.
I've always been whether it's in overtime or whether it's in penalty kicks in soccer or that, I'd rather go first and set the tone and not even have to worry about what the other guy did and just do what you're going to do and go out and do it. And like put the pressure all on them for what you do first. That's what, especially in sports, I will always prefer to have the ball first in overtime.
I want second, man. Like when Georgia won the toss for overtime this year, I knew we were cooked. Just immediately. Like even if we had scored a touchdown, I think they would have gone for 2 and beaten us. I don't know.
They beat us either way after we missed that kick. Dang it! Freaking Max Gilbert.
Hey, just to let you know, the saga continues. I showed this to Russ during the break. I got another email from Lady Vol Hoops.
Really?
They still want your want your money?
Wait, there's more. Purchase your Lady Vol tickets today and save money. There are now new inventory available, including premium areas. This is not a good sign, man.
We talking Riverside Club?
I don't care. I mean, it's more like why.
Sounds like a good deal.
The fact is, they're lowering. When's the last time a Danny White entity lowered prices?
That's a good point.
Doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't.
So, like, what are the prices? Do they list them?
They don't.
Oh, you got to call and talk to the guy.
Of course. Yeah.
Once that's what they get you on the phone.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Come on, Bob. You're basket Bob.
Not that much.
You don't
miss going to the Thursday night.
Sounds like you can get these
Lady
tickets for a
Vols
song.
game.
I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna miss out on seeing New Haven come in and take on the Lady Vols.
It's true.
That
And
is
would be a
another
great
sign
game.
of like how bad that program has fallen. Is Pat Summitt was the original take on all comers coach.
Yeah.
Right. I mean that schedule was just brutal every year. There were like 2 or 3 baby club ceilings right at the beginning of the season, and then it was just Texas, La Tech, Virginia, Stanford, UConn, just like all the best teams.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They do play UCLA at home, but the problem is that's happening. It's during the Christmas, New Year's holiday. Like that's just terrible time.
That week between Christmas and New Year's.
I think it's at the beginning of the new year. It's right after.
That's when
New
Barnes always brings in Norfolk State or somebody like that before the conference season tips off.
I'm stunned that I just saw this and that they're saying we'll cut the prices. That's very telling. Very telling.
Men's basketball, not an issue, I would imagine.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Did you buy those tickets?
Yes.
Same seats?
Yep. It's going to be a good home schedule this year.
Yeah. Get the Riverside Club again?
No.
Not worth it?
No, it's not worth it.
No. You don't want a $25 bratwurst?
No.
The space and the ability to move around was nice.
Yeah.
Like the food, okay, it's more expensive. I guess I get that. The lines were pretty quick, as I recall. The restroom situation, to me, like I just want space to move around, like a quick and clean restroom experience. and that was not the case in the Riverside Club
No,
last year.
exactly.
And maybe they improve upon it. That was kind of hastily thrown together, as I recall.
Yeah. It was one of the first times I saw the line at the men's room be longer than the line at the ladies' room.
Yeah.
Was it at that game we went to?
All right, gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 to 6, on this same Fan Run affiliate for Bob and Bear and Walker. I am merely Russell Smith. Overtime headed your way next.